Kevy Kev,
Yo, deal.
what's up, dog? Why you look so cranky? Why you not in the screen? Why you look cranky? You sound cranky. What's wrong, bro?
Oh, dude. Uh, only playing the game, that's why.
Oh, he playing the game.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
this thing that could be the best gift that a kid can get. So, I bought one of them
Uh,
things off of TikTok.
did you
Got
buy
like
the?
20,000 games on the other one, got 40,000. I got both of
Did you
them.
get the little PlayStation one, or you get the other? Oh, you got both of them.
The what?
You got the little PlayStation one.
Yeah, it look like a PlayStation controller thing. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
both of them. They both got PlayStation looking controllers though, but yeah,
I'm
got
thinking
both
about
of them.
getting one of those. They got all the old school games on them.
It's the what?
They got all the old school games, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, yep. I'm
Yeah.
over here playing. I don't know if you heard of Hertz Adventures.
Of course, I
It's a
heard of Heart's
that's a
Adventures.
super classic. I was like, wow.
I ain't
I was
played
playing
that in.
Fighting Force some days ago. Fighting Force 2. I was like, dang, this junk old.
Kev, what you know about fighting force, bruh? You don't get beat up at fight force.
Now that was like an
Walking
arcade
around.
game, man. You used to walk around with them four people, and then you got the other one with that was single player. That's the same. I was playing the single player one though.
Yeah. I was one. Oh, bro, I need to play Tekken. I might play Tekken probably this next weekend. I ain't played
Hmm.
Tekken in a minute.
Oh
I
yeah, they
played
do
some
got
Mortal
that
Kombat.
the new one. Give me a sec. I turn this
Yeah.
AC up. I can't be hearing that with this AC.
Bro, don't be overheating yourself. It's hot. It's hot. Welcome in, everybody. Please tap the screen. I think I'm the only one in here. We're gonna share it out to everybody. Get everybody up in here. Get Kev's live up and popping. Yeah, I don't know what
All
TikTok's
right, here we
doing,
go.
but why ain't nobody in here? They just not pushing lives or what?
I don't even know what's going on today.
I ain't never
Well,
seen it like this.
yeah, it's my third reset actually. I was
I'm
supposed to,
sure.
man. I keep on when I reset it. I be taking too long to come back. I end
What
up
you
getting
think? You
sucked
okay?
into this thing on.
Yeah. Let's see. Who we making cry today? Why tell
Man,
women they don't lead men and vice versa? Ooh shit. Here
yeah, I
we
got
go.
four different ones that could be a big topic.
I mean, I guess I can unblock Tansy. I did block out the live yesterday, but she was being ridiculous.
And that was funny. I seen it too. I seen it. I was like, oh, it's a wrap. It
She was
got
like,
fed up.
stop fighting with P, bro.
Hmm. Mr. P he was doing his thug thizzle for a little bit. You
See,
thought, like,
like,
okay, I'm
I
proud of
wouldn't.
you. You ain't letting her get to you. She got me one day. I ain't gonna lie. I give her that one. She had one dub on me.
Nah,
She
see, I
made
don't
me
have
to.
a
She made me
problem.
tell her to
Like,
shut up.
I don't mind her being her, but like, don't come over here trying to make him feel a different way just because it's like he's stuck in that,
Yeah, you already know what you're
anti-white people
talking about.
thing, bro. Like,
Yeah,
we ain't doing all that. Like, he's a cool dude. I ain't got one
that's
complaint.
what she
Like,
do, man. She just try to spread a little hatred she get. I don't know what's going on now with her, man. It's just getting bad. Like
she just
she
don't
really
fuck
do
with
get
him.
like a thrill. I don't know. That's like some demonic type stuff. I don't like to say stuff like that, but it's like, dang,
It is,
who just
bro.
sit here purposely just looking for?
You just
I don't
looking
know.
for a reason, bro. Like, you looking for something. Like, you need to go find something else.
I
But,
don't know what's going on. Guess that's what happened when your son. I guess I heard her son passed away. That's her way to. I guess he handled it. That's just crazy. It's like some crazy wild stuff.
it is, for sure, for
She
sure.
don't like happiness.
Man. Man, I don't know what I need to do. Do I need to start calling people out? Is that what I need to do? Get them in here, get them mad
Yeah.
quick. I mean, I don't know. You did have that topic about what was it? Some word that was triggering the women, and I was like, at the end of the day, y'all just stop being triggered. Like, y'all just find a reason to
Yeah,
be
I remember
triggered.
that.
That's
Yeah, I
what
remember. Yeah, you like, dog. It ain't though. It ain't the word. It's everything.
it's fucking everything, dog.
Whatever you want to make.
Bro, like, but I'm
I'm like,
serious
that junk
about
is
that
true
because
though.
sometimes I be jumping into like a panel, right? And it could be like a
Mm.
panel. like a host I ain't never been in their room before or nothing, and I'll jump in, to contribute to the conversation. And I can notice all the men in there just real scared to say nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all
What's
need to
going
stop
on?
being bullies. I guess what I'm saying is, ladies, you're not a good person, okay? You're not a good fucking
Got them
person.
scared. They like, the
They be like,
humans
you
are.
know how many times I gotta hear a guy be like, I mean, not you, but not all women, but some women, not you though. Like, bruh, just say what you need to say. I'm not gonna cut you out. It's fine.
All right, they
You
like
won't
they about to go
convince
look
me.
for him. Why did you
What's
say the
that?
W word?
What did you say? I'm triggered.
What do you
First
mean by
off,
triggered? You
what
get
do you
triggered by saying
mean, not
triggered.
all? What do you mean, not me?
Man, and you? What do you mean by you?
And then I'm gonna wait to go like 20 minutes, and then right when we think it died out, I'm just gonna come off mute and be like, and another thing.
You thought I was done?
You thought I was done? Oh, now y'all got all real quiet, huh? Where's that energy? Where's that energy?
Oh, what is going on?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what TikTok's doing. It seems to be suppressing people. There was just a Lala's live, and it just started. It only had me and Alter in there.
Dang.
Nobody else came in.
Yeah, it
So
been
I'm like,
dry today.
I don't
Yeah, I
know
don't
what
know
it's
what's
doing.
going on. I thought it was just me. Yeah, it been dry.
Nah, it's
I'm gonna
just,
probably
it's a couple people. But I'll run through the topics real quick, man. I tell
after
women they
today I'm about to get
don't,
on Thursday again.
it's just be your Thursdays.
Yeah, I'm trying to take a little break.
Yeah, it's probably
Stretch
good. It's
out.
probably a good thing. You know what I mean? Especially with everybody kind of going at each other's throats lately over everything. I'm still confused on whatever the hell happened with Alter. And
Oh
my
yeah, I
old
seen
boy
that.
jumped up there
Yeah,
crying yesterday. I was like, what the hell happened?
yeah. I let them do their little squash.
So I was like,
I don't know what was going on. I think something happened. I was like, oh, that only they know because I feel lost in there just sitting in the box. I let me get out the box.
yeah, that's how you
She
drop me
came
like,
in yesterday though. When we went on live. Guess they
yeah.
got whatever they had. But I'm hearing that same guy. He over there. Um, Did he take it up? I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. From what I
Or he
gathered,
got
just
into it with what you call it? Got into it with him.
J Lo.
Uh, nah, a main thing. I think he blocked her a while ago. I was in her
How you
room,
gonna get into it with main thing? Main thing like the chillest person ever though.
and she was like the.
She be letting stuff slide. I be like, girl, you got patience, 'cause I don't. I'm quick. Like you only so long to spew your BS, and then I gotta kick you because you doing too much.
hmm She actually was the one that had kicked. I'm scared to say that girl name. T. Kicked her that day with me
Tammy?
and her. I just decided to make that day to be my day to go back with her. I was like. She just kept saying all type of stuff, and I just was kind of like brushing it off.
Mm-hmm.
Then it got to
What's
this
up,
point,
Cece?
and then she ended up giving because I see what she was trying to do. She's like, "You can't say that," and every time I'm like, "Oh, you don't shut up."
Um,
I put it on.
what?
Made me cuss too.
What?
I was like, "Dang, I don't be cussing." I think I said the D word.
Gemini in the building. Here they come. Here they come.
They woke up. They has arisen. Yesterday
All
was a
right.
pretty decent live. Decent though. Yes. Oh man,
Yeah.
I got sleepy though. Where the heck?
Yeah, I don't know. I kept having connection issues.
Oh yeah, you was right. I got that one
That's why I
part.
ended up dropping out. What's up, Cece? How you doing?
Hello, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm
Hello,
doing
Mr. Kev.
good. Good, doing good. Welcome in, welcome in. Gemini done came in and slid right back out. Where you at, Gemini?
He did a drive by. Dang,
Don't you
I'm
be
trying to
doing
watch
no
from the
drive-by
outside.
today.
Oh,
Ain't you
you
do
come
no
back.
drive-bys. Look, y'all, she ain't gonna come in here. She's still on the block list. I ain't on block yet.
No, everybody was scared yesterday. They were like, oh, I'm good. I'm not coming back. I was like, yeah, 'cause I
No,
ain't got the
bro. Like
energy today. Huh?
I came up, was like, all right, cool. Then I had to get real stern, and then after that, I was like, okay, you keep interrupting people. Bye.
He said
I
Nazareth,
ain't
right?
scared of her, bro. Like, I don't know. No, this is just weird to me. I ain't never met nobody on this app I'm scared of for what? Like, it's an app. If I don't agree with you, I'm gonna be, there he is. What's up, Gemini?
What's good
Here's
with you?
brother Gemini. I was wondering where he
Everybody.
was at.
It was nice.
I thought you'd all did a drive by. Got my feelings
He
hurt
just
for a
drive.
second,
Oh
but he
shoot!
came back. Oh, no, not Gemini. That's my bro.
Who y'all was talking about just now? What you
Yesterday,
call?
T. Just say T.
yesterday, and oh girl,
Oh yeah.
y'all can
Yeah.
say her name. She can't
She
come in
got it.
here, y'all.
She got to come.
Like, I didn't take her off the blacklist. Chill out.
Oh yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She can't say yeah. I'm like, she'll
I
Yeah,
come
she
with
will
this.
was
say her
I got
wilding
name.
this
and
Tansy.
page.
yeah, she was wilding
Tansy.
and I wanted to drop her so bad. And but I was looking at Kev and Kev wasn't really phased. So I was like, oh, okay, well, this must be okay. And then she started, and then it kind of seemed like she was trying to make it like racial and shit. And I'm just like, wait.
Yeah, yeah. That's what
She
she
So
do
then
all
was.
I
the
That's
kept
why
time.
she
looking at,
got. That's why she got blocked.
yeah. So then I kept looking at you, Kev, and Kev was like, you was just doing your thing. So I was like, oh, well, I guess it's
Mr. P did a
okay.
good
Well,
job though. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna let her get it. I was just listening to her to see how he was about to do it, but he was very super patient though. He did it. He
Yeah, it's
like
just
though he
like some
kept trying to be
people.
nice, and she kept trying to be even mad, meaner and meaner. I realized that jump make her nose bleed. When she's like, "Ah, give me
when
that
she can't get,
energy."
when she can't get to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so I was like,
Yeah,
nah, we ain't
it's a
doing that.
dude
You
on
gotta
here.
go.
Yeah, it's a dude on here that I had to give a PSA to,
Oh shit.
and yeah, we don't speak his name though, because he pops up when you do,
Oh,
and it was so weird, man, because like I just had to like just let like just
I
man to
feel like I know what you're
man,
talking.
brother to brother. I just had to say, bro, like on some real shit, like you're embarrassing yourself, and you kind of got to be aware of where you at when you say some of the
Mm,
stuff that you've been saying, bro. Like you look real bad, and if anybody thought that all of us acted like you, I would be embarrassed personally. You know what I'm saying? Like,
about.
facts.
and then he just didn't get it, and he was like, "See, right there, you can tell that he's just trying to blend in and be what everybody wants him to be." Like, oh that was your takeaway?
Mm,
Okay, all right, you're right,
yeah,
you got it.
yeah. You got it, bro. You got it. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
yesterday was
this.
wild as hell. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was. That's why I was like, I gotta come in and do my mod thing real quick. Hold up. I don't play. Like, you know what's bad when I gotta throw a little fucking bass in my voice and be like, that's enough. I will drop everybody.
He said I threw base, and that's funny.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
sir.
You know what I mean? Gotta get all daddy real quick. Like, y'all need to chill.
Well, I'll bring the belt out.
I bring the belt out. I gotta whoop everybody. Everybody getting a
Right.
whooping. Line up, like my mom used to
Damn,
do. Line up. Like, oh shit.
Right.
damn it. With the line up, golly.
Line it up.
Bro, you wanna know what sucked about the lineup though? I'm the oldest, and we had to line up
Oh,
oldest to youngest, so I got it the worst.
Yeah, you got it first
dang.
and worst. Yeah.
My mom was
Yeah,
tired by the
because you
time she
got
had
the
my
full
youngest thing.
energy before they get tired.
That part, you know what I mean? Like I was like,
Oh,
damn.
Yo, what's up, CC? You up here now? No, it's too late to be quiet.
Yeah, I'll
That
just be
part.
respectful. My background can get loud from time to time, so I just always stay on mute most of the time.
Oh,
Hello, how are
what's
you
good
doing?
with you though? How you do?
I'm good, I'm good. And you?
That's what's up. I'm doing all right.
That's good.
Hey, yo, where you from in the world? Like you like Central Standard Time, Mountain, Pacific?
Central Standard Time.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
What
An
up,
hour
Perkins?
behind.
down there
Yeah,
hiding in the.
I'm just over here in Mountain Standard. Have my lonesome. I don't think anybody else is in Mountain Standard though. I think it's just me.
I don't know if
I think I think 10 toes is, but I don't think as far as people in the room, I think you might be right. Or on the panel, I should say.
Yeah. How you doing, Perkins? I ain't seen you in a minute. Feel like I also haven't been around, so been kind of
I
like
don't
mostly
know if
just in
Sean
the
owned
comments.
that box yet. I think he did. I'm not yet. I'm not sure yet. I know he was trying to claim it.
Hey,
Which
Kev,
box?
you in
My
like,
box?
You said what?
You mean my box? Nah, this my
You
box.
said that's yours?
This
Y'all gonna be
always been
funny.
my box, y'all.
Oh,
I'm
that
just
is
nice
yours?
enough to let
Okay.
people sit here.
Oh, except for
I
that
just
one.
let
Okay,
people sit
okay.
here.
So he
Unless
gotta
mirror,
find him a new
unless the
spot.
rare case mirror in this box, then I drop mirror, put him back in his
hey,
box, and then.
Yeah, cause his is that bottom right.
hey,
Oh,
Kev, you in Michigan, right?
yeah, I'm in Michigan.
Hell yeah,
Yeah, Sean gonna have to find him a new box, man.
it's what
Cause you the what they call that? Seniority.
seniority. Like I win, Sean. I start saying in here.
I win, Sean.
It's mine, Sean. You can have it when I'm done.
I thought what you call it had top right, but I don't know. She just be giving the box up, so that ain't sound good.
Oh,
But
Perkins got the echo, boy, and he got one bar.
what did I say? I said Central Standard. I meant Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh,
hey,
okay. You're out here with me on the East Coast. East Coast?
he's cool.
I
He's
had to think about
cold.
that.
Oh my! I keep throwing me in the air.
Hey, the Michigan ain't Eastern Standard Time, is it?
Yeah,
Uh,
it is.
uh,
Depends on
it
where
It's
you
was
are,
Central.
Central,
though.
right?
It depends on where you are. I think they're like right off the. It's like Tennessee,
Yeah,
where they have like that
it's
weird cut.
Oh, for
it's
real?
Eastern Standard Time, Michigan
Yeah, yeah, because like
Oh,
Tennessee
shit.
has like depending on where you are in Tennessee, you're either in Central or you're in Eastern. It depends where
Oh,
you're at.
damn, I ain't know that. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't
Florida is the
know.
same way too. Depending on where you are in Florida, it's can be Central Standard or Eastern Standard. But
Yeah,
yeah, Eastern Standard.
yeah.
You said Florida?
Mhm.
Oh, she
Yeah.
got it right.
I think Florida got the same time as me.
No, I could see that because Arizona does that too. Oh shit.
Hey, Perkins, you got echo, bro.
Y'all see how that is
Yeah.
now?
Oh, you
I
good?
ain't on the phone or something.
Nah, he's
I'm
still
gonna
echoing.
switch my tablet in a minute. I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, that's what it is. That what it is.
Yeah, no,
What
like
stuff?
Arizona's like that. So they're on like Pacific Standard Time, even though they're right underneath Colorado, where I'm at. But then in the winter, it's like we're on the same time. So they switch to Mountain Standard, and then summertime they switch over to Pacific Standard, which makes no sense. I don't know. I don't know who decided who goes on what time, but it's all ghetto.
Yeah.
It's all ghetto. My man, gotta remember what time it is in different places. It's crazy. Can't just be the same time.
Yeah. I like it over
They
there.
all
It's
the
all
same
nice and
time,
quiet.
even if.
We're in the
Why is it
U.S. It should
dark
be in the same
at
time,
1
Bill.
a.m.?
How's it dark here? 1 a.m. It should be dark everywhere
I
at
just
1
thought
a.m.
about what the time I just said, right? I mean,
You know
why is
I
what,
it
can
though?
dark at
understand why it's
Mhm.
dark at like 5
7? Yeah, right. There you
I
go.
think
or 4 or
Alaska
5.
on they 24-hour shit right now. They on straight sunlight.
Yeah, they're
Man,
on
I
that.
couldn't live
Yeah,
there. I couldn't
yeah,
do it.
Alaska has like those was it? I forget how many days of just straight darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
weird
just
shit.
nighttime.
The way
I'm
my
like, bro,
body's
I
set
can't do
up,
that.
the way that
What
if I
about
have like
Greenland?
those blackout curtains, oh, I'm in bed all day. I have to literally get up and open the curtains if I have the blackout curtains. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that whole day of darkness. Oh yeah, I'll be in the bed all day. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just giving relax.
See, the way my jeans are set up is I can't do that that cold.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I
I
definitely
barely
don't
do the
like
cold
cold.
here in Colorado is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to be in more tropical esque
Yeah.
areas.
Mhm.
But that was not the case. My mom was like, "Hey, let's go to Denver and let's born you here, even though you hate the cold." And now we here, and I still hate the cold. Um, it's ghetto.
Yeah,
Hey yo,
I miss
so
it, but I still do.
you don't never hit the like slopes or nothing out there? Like go
I
skiing, snowboarding?
mean, yeah, when I was younger, like when I was younger for sure. Nowadays, no. Like if we go, on a snowboarding or camping trip, I spend all my time in the cabin drinking hot cocoa next to
Wow.
the fire where it's warm. I'm not trying to be out there. It's cold.
Yeah, I don't like the
Okay.
cold because for me it's like a lot of people that I'm around, like my family, they're like, "Oh, I love when it's cold." I can't stand it because I don't like my body shaking uncontrollably when I'm cold. It takes too long for me to warm up. I don't like it. Like I don't like it. I like the
I
hot
actually like
heat.
it. That's crazy. I like the opposite. I don't like being hot,
I love being hot.
especially if
The
we talking
hotter,
about fun times and stuff. I just don't like the
I love
well,
being
little
see, I
hot.
used to
busted
be,
booties and stuff. Nah, well,
I used to be that way, but
Wow.
I've broken. My problem is I've broken too many. Like when I was younger, I broke way too many bones. That now, like being in the cold, it
Oh,
hurts. So
gotcha.
there's a lot of pain for me to be out in the cold. Like I'm like, I don't want to do nothing. I'm cranky. Like I don't like
Yeah,
this. My back all
being a
tight. I want to go lay down.
yeah, being anemic, I don't like. It gets too cold in my house, and I have to step outside, and everybody's like, "It's not cold." Yeah, I'm freezing, so I have to step outside and get some heat and come back. Like I cannot stand cold. Mm-mm. I just don't. I just feel like when I'm hot, I can get cooler faster than when I'm cold, and then I can't. It takes too long for me to warm up, and then I'm irritated because I'm cold, and my fingers are numb, and my feet. I don't like it. I'm already cold in the summertime when I'm
That's
indoors.
yeah. I'm
Like
just
it's
saying,
nice
yeah.
to
I had a,
visit, but
my best friend. We we first long time ago we had an apartment together, and I didn't account for the fact that we are two very different people. And it was like the middle of Wizard. It was like in the middle of Blizzard. Girl decided that she was gonna turn the AC on. I about killed her. I was
man, I'm
like,
telling you.
open the damn window. It's a blizzard outside. It's -2. Open the window. If you cold, like if you hot, open the window. Like why are you gonna turn the air on? I'm freezing.
Yeah, it's like I'm the type of person. It could be 100 degrees outside. Cause some people are like, oh, if it's hot, I go take cold showers. You better not let no cold water touch. I could be hot, and if the pool is cold, I'm not about to jump in there right away. I'm about to take my
Same.
precious time. I don't like cold stuff. They're like, oh, we know where you going. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of cold things. I just don't want cold. Mm-mm. No, only thing I really do
Yeah.
like cold, I guess, is cold water, and that's if, cause that still
I don't know. I feel like if
makes
I
my
need
throat
to,
feel weird.
even in the summertime, it could be like 102, 115, 200 degrees outside. Just give me some ice cream and I'll cool down. It's like
Yeah,
perfect. I'll just go sit
yeah,
outside, eat some ice cream. I'll be like,
yeah. Nice little ice cream. That's about yeah. Ice cream. I like ice cream too. I like the
ice
Italian ice
cream.
though. Italian ice.
Yeah, that's
Shit,
really
that's
good in the
so
summer.
good. Love that.
I've been on like a cookies and cream kick
Oh, I
lately.
love cookies
I
and
ain't even gonna
cream.
front.
My
that make me
goodness.
hungry. I'm about to
Yeah.
go grab me some of that. Nah,
My favorite
Yeah, I
thing,
and I
don't
like
even
got
if I
be,
some
go
in
to
the
the
refrigerator.
if I go to the malls, my
nah.
favorite thing is the Dots ice cream. I don't know, like it's hard to find nowadays, but I remember when I was a little girl, I used to go crazy about the Dots ice cream. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Even when I was pregnant, like I used to make like me and my husband would go to the mall and I would drag him around the mall just looking for Dots ice cream. The cookies and cream, got to have it.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to work at a baseball stadium, so we used to hook it up with those all the time. All the time. That was like
Yep.
heaven for me is working at that baseball stadium because it was like, man, I don't know. People there used to like spoil me,
Eggs.
so I'd be walking around doing my little federal walk or whatever. Cause you gotta walk, the stadium, make sure everything's ready, federally. Because when I worked in security, and yeah, man, you ever have walking ribs? Walking ribs are like the best way to have ribs, just so you know. Okay. And what a
No, I
walking
don't.
rib is, for those of y'all who don't know what a walking rib is when somebody cuts like a fresh rib, right? And it's like the perfect rib, meat tender, falling off the bone, perfect. They just hand you a napkin and a rib, and you just walk through eating a rib.
Kind
That
of
was
like the
like the
turkey
best
legs.
times. Oh yeah.
I love the turkey legs.
I only eat turkey legs at one place, and that's the Renaissance Festival, and that's only because I'm really small and I like to point with it, and nobody looks at me funny when I do
I can see it
it.
now. Me too. Because it makes me just feel like this is so big. Like I want to go to one of those. What is it? The medieval things. I heard they give you like the
Yeah,
turkey and the. I want to do
the
that. I want
Renaissance
to go.
festivals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you've never been to one of those, y'all definitely go. That is some fun. I like eating them. I like going to go get the turkey leg, and then I'll go and I'll watch the jousts, and then I'll, act like I'm, I get in character a little
Yeah.
bit,
What? Get it. Yeah. I see my little stuff swinging my feet. Get it. Yeah.
right? Let's just say random stupid stuff with an English accent, like on the morrow, over yonder.
That's hilarious. Oh, I can't wait to go. I want to go. That sounds fun.
Hell yeah, yeah, y'all definitely got to go. That was the first time I ever rode an elephant too. Was at the Renaissance Festival.
Ooh.
And to ride an elephant, I was like, "This is my favorite animal." It was
Oh.
like cool. Yeah, they got those. Sometimes they got a giraffe. They had a giraffe a couple years ago, and
Yeah.
llamas. They got all sorts of stuff. But I just be going over there, acting a damn fool, buying swords I don't need. It's a good time. You gotta have fun in this lifetime, okay? I get everybody, wanting to be productive and we gotta be adults, this, that, and the third. It's like, man, don't forget to have fun. Like,
Oh
life
yeah.
is way too short not to be out here having fun and
Shit.
acting a damn fool sometimes. It's
I'll
okay.
be wanting the kids kick my shoes off, hold my shoes. I'm running with the kids. Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's go. Same.
Really? Shit. About
You know
to
what I
have
mean?
to. I ain't get to do a lot as a kid, so as an adult, oh yeah, I'm wilding out with kids. Let's go.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, okay? Don't ever have me nowhere and turn on James Brown. I'm gonna act a damn fool.
Oh
I'll tell you that
snap.
right now.
You know,
I'm acting a damn fool.
tell you, I will too. I'll be having fun. I'll be at the store, music be coming on. I start dancing. My daughter's like, "Mom, no." I'm like, "Girl, you gotta live a little." I'll
Right?
be doing too much, but shoot. I was just in the car. We were coming from the store. I was blasting my song. She was looking at me. I was like, "You gotta have some fun, girl. You gotta think of life and just vibe out." It was already raining, giving me the blues. So let me turn on some music. But
Right?
yeah, gotta have fun.
I already decided that. I was like, man, I ever have kids one day. I don't care. I'm gonna be that. They have them little microphones you attach to your car. You best believe I'm gonna be remixing songs. Be doing everything, and don't let me have a son, bro, because I'm gonna be embarrassing as hell. Embarrassing.
Right.
I'm gonna be over there and be like, yo, come on, son. Just remember, dishes before bitches. Let's go. Come do your chores.
Chores before hoes. And so, yeah, let's go.
Chores before whores. Yo, let's go. I'm gonna be a damn fool. You know what I mean? I'll be out there in like one of those blow up dinosaur costumes. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm at the damn fool. I don't care. I may show up as Barney. You don't know.
Not Barney. The bag.
Why not? What's up, babe?
Barney.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm outside. That's why I'm muted right now.
What's good with you,
You
bro?
good, bro? You good?
Chilling, man. Just listening to y'all convo.
Over here just talking about having some fun, acting a fool.
Having a logical convo. So, that's already my first answer to the first question.
Logical. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't trying to have an emotional. I guess, okay. If I had to answer the first one, it would depend on the conversation. It would depend on how it's handled. Because you can have an emotional conversation that's not logical, right? You can still have a logical conversation even though there's emotions involved. That's fine. What I don't want to do is I don't want to have a conversation with somebody who can't, one, regulate their own emotions. No. Right. But I also don't want to have a conversation, when I'm, dealing with something emotional and somebody's way too logical. Like, I feel like I'm talking to like a Vulcan from Star Trek. Like, have some emotion. Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? Balance between the two, I think, is probably going to be the best. But I mean, if I had to choose just between one of those two, I mean, it's going to be situational based. Depends on what's going on.
I feel like Emotional people are reactive. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times, some of the most evilest and negative things come from emotional people. Like, oh, I would have did X, Y, and Z. Like, calm down. Let's be logical here. You ain't got to go and throw a rock through the window or because you saw a text message.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that just has to do with like emotional regulation. Like everybody has emotions, and that's fine. That's the reason why when I'm looking at like emotional, I'm like, okay, we talk about people who can't regulate their emotions. They gotta react to everything. Like, oh my God, the phone beep. Who the hell is low battery? You cheating on me? Like, I ain't trying to deal with that. But if but if you somebody, who's, like, yeah, I got, I'm a little bit more emotional. I have feelings or whatever. I'm in tune with those. But you have some sort of emotional intelligence. You can regulate that. You can, have a logical conversation, then that's fine. But for me, it's always going to be balanced. Like, I'm always going to look at everything as balanced as possible. I don't think being more logical is better than being too logical can also hurt you too at the end of the day. It can make you very unrelatable, and then people don't want to have conversations with you because you're too logical, right? So it's okay to have some emotions. That's okay. That's everybody. But you just have to be able to regulate it. Walking around through life thinking you're never going to have emotions, then you're not human at that point. If that's the case, I'll just talk to AI, you know? What y'all think?
Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who? Go ahead,
I know
Gemini.
everybody
You
got
already on
quiet at
mute.
the same time.
I agree.
So the question is, well, depending if y'all started, I don't know where y'all started, but
No, we just did the first one. Somebody in
uh,
the comments asked, why do some women say we don't need men, but yet have men who do everything for them? My answer to that is because a lot of people don't know how to pick a lane at the end of the day, and people who are on that have definitely not figured out how to pick a lane, because you can't sit there and talk about, I'm a strong, independent woman, I don't need no man, but you don't know how to change a tire. Oh, I'm a strong, independent woman, but I'm too good to learn how to change a light bulb. I need a man for that. You need to pick a lane. Pick a lane. You can't sit there and say, oh, men are trash, you doing all this, that, and the third, but you need them to do the basic things because you don't know how to do that. Like, that's all it is. You good,
Um,
CC.
okay, somebody called me. So like, I think the one y'all was answering at the time was logic versus emotion,
Yeah.
and I
and
don't like.
which one is would you want a logical person to give you a? Oh wait, hold up. What the heck? Oh yeah, I guess that's what that was.
Yeah, I think I would want the I would be more I would lean more towards the logical person. Um, cause I don't had just regular conversations with emotional people, and it don't always go well. Majority of the time, it goes bad. So like trying to just thinking about those experiences, and like I wouldn't want advice from some of them people, because like I see people get mad and then they just go out and do something stupid, because they was mad. And I, I I would rather have advice from somebody who could control their emotions a little better than somebody who would be lean more towards being emotional. And why are we telling women they don't need men? Because it's only in one aspect of life. Um, and same goes for me when we talk gathering and maintaining resources, necessities, especially. Like you don't necessarily need a man or a woman to gather and acquire necessities. Like each individual can be self sufficient on their own, but there are other facets of human existence that require people, companionship, or however you want to say it. So when they say that, they're only looking at necessities or looking at money, food, shelter, clothing, like so. But again, on the flip side of that, where it's not just about the necessities, we all need social interaction. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's it.
yeah. No, I agree with that. I guess my answer to the first one is I think where that started, that, people telling women, oh, you don't need a man was, I think it was during a time when, as a woman in society, you really did need men for everything, right? At one point, you know what I mean? We couldn't own homes. At one point in history, we couldn't get jobs. Like, it was very much that. And, as time has gone on, there's some women who just refuse to do anything, right? They refuse to get a job. They refuse to do anything like that because they feel like it was still that sediment. So I think originally it started off in a good place, not necessarily saying we don't need men in general, but you can still be self sufficient until you get into that position to where you can utilize that, right? So therefore, you're not stuck having to get married at like 14. You know what I mean? Which is kind of how that was way, way back in the day. But like I said, as evolution has gone on, I think people have not elevated their thinking from that anymore these days. I think a lot of the time it's just something to kind of say because it's like almost like a term of endearment now, especially amongst women. Like, oh, I don't need a man. Like, okay, that's cool, but in society, that type of saying that, you get a lot of praise, right? You'll get a lot of praise as a woman if you run around talking about I don't need a man. It just is what it is. There's always going to be some sort of reward system for stupid behavior, right? And that's just unfortunate. That's just the society we live in, and vice versa. You know what I mean? I can't speak for how it is for men that run around talking about they don't need women. I don't know on that side, just because those aren't conversations I'm usually in, to be honest, as a woman. So I could only really speak from like the woman side of that, to be fair. But I think right now, as far as the gender wars go, the men versus women thing, I think a lot of the time people are just doing what they think that they're supposed to be doing, and they don't really know themselves. And you can tell a lot about a person because those are going to be the people who are going to brag. They're always bragging about something, right? So, kind of going into the conversation yesterday, those are going to be the people who are bragging, I got 5 degrees. I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. These people don't really know themselves. If anything, the fact that they acquired those things, that became their whole identity. And that's why they
Mm.
push as hard as they do, right? That's one aspect of it. The other aspect of it, too, is that we also have to understand that a lot of people are actors, right? People go hard for things that they don't have,
Mm.
right? And they get upset when you call them out, right? Oh, well, I have 5 degrees. Oh, but you didn't graduate high school, really. But I'm gonna go 10 toes hard on that
Mm.
because I need everybody to believe that, right? Because it's the fake it till you make it, and it's the same thing. So especially when it comes from the women that don't need quote unquote men, that's very much an aspect of it. It's a fake it till you make it. At the end of the day, right? Those of us who can, be self sufficient and take care of ourselves and everything else, those words have never come out of my mouth. I don't why. Doesn't make any sense, you know. So I think it's just the caliber of the person at the end of the day, of who we're dealing with. And I'll say this last bit and then I'll land. But I think at the end of the day, people also like to have conversations with the wrong people and not the right people. So, you know, it just is what it is. But I'll land.
Um, oh, that was some lightness. Um, I'll start with the first one and then go to the second question. Why tell women they don't need men and vice versa? Um, I don't understand. I feel like men and women both need each other. I feel like that. For me, I was just thinking about this a little bit earlier. I saw Mr. Kev, you had it up, and I was just thinking about it. But I was like, for me, a lot of people are like, well, if you need someone, then then you'll be, helpless without them. And for me, it's not even the fact, it's I want to need my husband. I want to need that
Mm,
man in my life. I don't have to. I don't have to depend on
that's
him
a
to
good
make the
one.
money, but I want him to make the money. I don't have to depend on him to fix the car. I know how to do it myself, but I want to need him. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I don't have to. I know that if it came to a time where we got divorced or he was no longer in my life and I had to do things by myself, and I can do that, but I want to need him. I don't have to. I just want to. I hope that makes sense.
You make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Okay. And then and I feel like, a lot of people like the lady was just speaking above me, I believe. I think, yeah, a lot of people, they think of it as I got degrees and all this stuff. I just feel like it's more deeper than that, than money. It's like we both need each other, and it doesn't have to do with materialistic things in my eyes. It's more of like, take all that away, I still want to need my husband. I still need him in my life. I still want him in my life. Um, yeah. Move on to the next question. Would you want an emotional or logical person to give you advice? I'll say logical, because I feel like when you're too emotional about a situation, you can make the wrong decision. I'd rather for someone to be more logical about the situation and help me make the right decision. Give me advice on the right decisions other than me flying off my emotions, because at this moment I might be angry, or at this moment I could be sad. Emotions can have you to make the wrong decision, but if you logically think about the situation, you can assess it better and you can make the best decision. Like, when your emotions are going out, I just feel like you're not at your best to do any decision making. You're going to just go off of what you feel at that moment, and feelings, emotions can change. You can be mad now and then be happy later and be like, dang, why did I say that? Or why did I do that? Just because I was feeling emotional at the time. I shouldn't have said that. Now, logically thinking of it, that's something I shouldn't have done. So I would rather get advice from someone who's more logical thinking than emotional thinking, because I feel like sometimes emotions can have us do the wrong things. And that'll be it for my number two.
You know, I came up with this one though, because I was really gonna call it like hosting lives though. That's what I was kind of the angle I was coming from, because I noticed it is a lot of emotional people hosting lives, and they give advice from their personal hurt, and they make it be the masses, and a lot of people eat it up too, because they connect with people off there. And I'm just trying to see with that, based off that answer, to see who, because I could just tell by how somebody answer that question. I'll be able to tell, like, what they're interested in, because it is a lot of. I'll be saying that, so I actually got on a couple ones that was like that. I noticed they ain't come in my room no more ever since I got on that head. I'm like, dog, I said, how the heck? It's like you can't say nothing. I mean, you can't say nothing to them. Then, that just was so crazy though. But I did.
Yeah, I've been
I
noticing
don't see
that
how you
too,
host
though.
lives being like this.
Yeah, they let
Get
their
triggered.
emotions get in the way than logically thinking, and they start giving the
Hmm.
wrong advice. And it's like, that's not right. You shouldn't say that. But I'm just saying, because it's like, but that's just all emotional. That's not logical. That's not, you're not giving someone. That's what I said. You're not giving someone your best advice, in my opinion, when you're thinking more emotional than logical. Like, yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, no, if you're talking about just live, so I mean, I've always said it, a lot of and I mean, I don't know, I say it a lot, but I don't know if people really fully understand what I'm saying when I say it. Coming on TikTok, being a part of a lot of lives, this shit is really television. It's television, right? I can always tell when somebody doesn't even stand 10 toes down on the topic that they're speaking about,
Hmm.
right? Because again, they have the most controversial thing, or the thing that everybody else is talking about all at the same time, right? So right now it's very easy to have a men versus women conversation lives, because there's so many hurt people out here,
Hmm.
right? And hurt people attract other hurt people, right? So if you're a hurt person, and you know what I mean, oh my God, I just went through a breakup, and my ex, they cheated on me, this, that, and the third,
Hmm.
and I just so happened to fall into a live with a bunch of women who are out there dogging men, then yeah, that's gonna make sense,
There you go. Pick up.
right? But these people, again, are preying off of the emotions of other people, and this is how they get
Hmm.
paid, right? You can always
See?
tell because you'll have 600, 700 people in that room. And does the host necessarily care whether they get shut down? No. Why? Because they're getting gifted, right? The
Yeah.
gifts are flying like crazy in those rooms, right? But when we're sitting here and we're actually having rooms like accountability rooms, rooms where people are actually trying to help each other and give sound advice, man, we lucky to get 10 people, 15 if we lucky,
Hmm.
right? People ain't getting gifted like that. You know what I mean? It's the people who are regular the lives and frequent the lives that give people. You know what I mean? And it's not, again, it's not always just about the money, but we do have to admit that it does make money doing that. It makes money to be controversial online. That's why Tansy makes the money she does. She's
Mhm.
controversial. You know what I mean? I have no problem saying her name because I ain't scared of her. But I'm just saying, that's just how she is, right? I ain't got no problem. But that's how she is, you know what I mean? And that's just a game and an angle that she's playing. A lot of people, though, however, if you're in an emotional state, maybe you're not in the best mental health space, the mental head space, male or female, you're going to run into people who are like this. And they're going to agitate you. And that's the thing. Either they're going to agitate you or they're going to violate or they're going to validate you. They're going to validate those negative feelings, those negative emotions, and they're going to keep you
Mm.
there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's what people want. People want to stay in the negative emotion because I need to be mad,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Because everybody's telling me I need to be mad. I need to be mad at men. So let me be mad at them. Well, here's the thing. What do I need to be mad at Kev or Perkins, Bags, or Gemini for? They didn't do nothing to me.
Hmm.
But no, I'm going to come on here because now I've been validated. You know what I mean? And they've been reinforcing, oh, well, all men are terrible. So therefore, Kev, Perkins, Gemini, Bags, all the men that are in here, y'all are terrible. How can you all do this? See how I'm stuck in victimhood? That's the thing. But those people want you there because they're going to take your money. I don't give a shit about you at the end of the day. Because if those people truly cared, they'd give you some sound advice, honestly. So, yeah, as far as lives on here go,
That's the sad part, right?
I don't
Because
take seriously.
even when Jerry Springer did it, he still had a word at the end of the thing. Nah, they don't even give no type of breakdown. Like, listen, I know it was hectic today, but you know the point of the live was X, Y, and Z. Nope, they just dig into each other all day, every day. The fact that Tansy even making money on here just says a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you, but it just goes to show you how many people really ain't loved by the opposite sex in real life.
Mm.
And that's the thing. You said it. There's not a lot of love going both back and forth. And that's the thing. Everybody is wanting love so badly. Everybody, right? A lot of the people who hang out in those lives and frequent those lives often, we can't honestly sit there and say that those people don't want love because they do. They do. But they're going about it completely wrong, right? They're pushing out of a place of hurt. And they're never going to achieve what they want. Because again, they think that it has to be this toxic. It has to be this crazy. And that's the thing. You know what I mean? I see a lot of women on here that don't, which again, they also validate their own BS, right? If you're somebody who walks around thinking you can't trust people, do you think that you're not going to subconsciously keep people who are untrustworthy around you? You absolutely are, because it's going to reinforce that thought in your head. And people do that. So the thing is that if I have to sit there and convince myself that men are terrible, then what do you think I'm going to do when I come online? Oh, I'm going to emasculate men. And when y'all, decide to clap back and do everything else, oh, well, you prove my point. See,
You
men
prove
are
my
aggressive.
right, exactly.
You did it to them. He didn't come onto your panel or come scrolling by your life because he was trying to be hostile. But that's anybody. That's anybody. You push anybody to a point, they're gonna snap. It's just harder for men right now because when y'all snap, it's a whole fucking thing, and that's because
Yeah.
of the society that we're in. That's the thing. That's the reason why I don't understand it. Right? All this energy. Oh, well, you know what? We need to decenter men. Men are terrible. Men are terrible until it's Pride Month. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call everybody out on that one. Until it's Pride
Oh,
Month, and now all of a sudden, now we care about men's mental health.
wow. Right.
Men's mental health is 365 days out of the year. So where were you last month when you were sitting there telling all men are trash, and you were out here telling, you know what I mean, all these moms with sons that their sons ain't gonna be ish with your 4B movements, and y'all want to hang out with bears. But now all of a sudden it's Pride Month. Oh, well, forget about them gay people. It's men's
Mm-hmm.
mental health awareness. Actually, no, honey, it's Men's Health Month, and you need to get out of their spaces so they can have their conversation. But I'll land my plane there. Mm.
Came in here with the full sword and shield.
What's up, baby Peach?
Hey yo, what's the word?
What's the word? What's the word? What y'all got on the topic? Feel free to come off mute, y'all. There ain't enough of us in here to where we gotta do whatever. Just come off mute and speak. We can have a free form conversation.
What are we talking about? Feminists and
What's good with you,
people
Pete?
height. Now you got why tell women they don't need a man. I said why tell women they don't need men? Oh Lord Jesus, not this again.
Let's go Peach.
Oh my God. Telling a woman she don't need a man is it's like telling a surgeon he doesn't need anesthetic for the patient. What? That doesn't make any sense. And
My
first
bad. I
said
didn't
that
mean to
works in
laugh
the
at you. I
serious
was just
field.
laughing at your response. She was like, "Oh Lord, have mercy, this again."
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm young, but I work in a crazy serious field, and it's crazy. But I'm just saying, why would you tell a woman she doesn't need a man? Like, okay, you got your own money, you got your own life. Okay, that's cool, but don't sit up here and tell the whole entire world, oh, we don't need a man. We got our own money now, and yada yada yada. This. Now these women out here trying to be acting like, oh, I made this baby on my own. I didn't need a man to make it. I'm like, whatever.
Y'all don't protect them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
Like I
want
said,
somebody.
we just need to sacrifice a part of the country, just send them all there, and then just let it fall in the ocean.
You know what? You know what? They can send them
California.
feminists. They can send them feminists on somewhere.
Oh, them too. They can
You
send
send them
them
on the
there.
island. They wouldn't survive.
I'm not
They
doing
wouldn't
that.
survive.
I will blindfold them 10 as a trip and have them walk right into lava pit. Blindfolded.
Matter of fact,
Jeez.
you know what I would do? I would stick them on like an island by themselves. You know what I mean? No men. You know what I mean? But I would make sure that they all had cars, but all of them have flat tires, and you have to change the tires.
No,
And I'm gonna put
You said
tools
an
out there, so
island.
they got to figure it
I
out.
got a perfect island. Perfect island. Komodo Dragon Island. Put them right in there. Right in the middle. Komodo Island.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
See, that ain't right.
That is more.
No, they have a chance right in the middle. They have a
Gemini
chance to
said that
survive.
ain't right.
That ain't right.
I mean, I get the
They
angle.
said
You
they
know
can
what I'm saying?
survive without a
do.
man, so
But that
put
ain't
them in a
right.
situation where they have to survive.
Where's the toys over
That ain't
here?
right.
Over there.
I mean, I ain't gotta
He
go
said
to
still ain't
Komodo
right.
dragon.
Independent. They strong. They can do it.
No matter how many times you reword it, that ain't right.
Where's the toys?
Yeah, I mean,
Komodo
and look,
Island is
I
really
don't mean
perfect.
that. Yeah, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing. Like, I get the angle. I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't right, though.
Okay, let's pick
We
another
can't do
island.
that.
That's a little bit
Snake
I
Island.
dangerous.
just,
Just pick another
I
island.
say we put them. No, I
Snake
say we put them
Island.
somewhere like one of them real flat, bunch of tree states, like
Yeah,
damn
Snake Island.
Nebraska or Montana or some shit.
No, they
You
don't
know
come
what
back
I'm
this way still.
saying?
They able to come back this
Rough
way.
it.
No, you got to put
You
on
know
an
what I'm
island.
saying?
They can't
Rough
come back.
it. Yeah.
So Snake Island's perfect. It's exclusive. It's an island. They can live on the Snake Island.
I'm just
Ain't no
saying.
way.
I'm just saying. Ain't no way nowhere I would sit here and say that I can not need a man. Like, to be honest, women need men more than we need them. To be honest, I know I need a man more than I don't know what they talking about. I'm not part of that movement. Cause where I'm from, we love some men. I don't care about none of this they talking about. We don't know what they talking about. They cuckoo. They need to go hop off
Yeah,
that.
they don't know what they talking about.
They need to
Okay,
stop smoking that Zaza or something. Cause
the
something
amount of
wrong up there
times,
in the cranium.
the amount of times I've had to jump on panels because people out here talking about matriarchy and they don't even know what the fuck that is.
They
Like,
talking
bitch,
about
I come
roads.
from a matriarchy. I come from a matriarchal and matrilineal society. Okay,
Just
my little
saying.
small island Pacific South.
I'm
Let
just
me tell you
saying. I don't
something.
understand.
Never once in this society have I ever been taught that we don't need men. If anything, we cherish men in that society. So what the hell are you talking about?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The real thing is better than a toy. Period.
But I do want to respond to you though, baby Peach. It's It's not the loud packs because every woman I know on the loud packs love the men. It's not the loud pack though.
What?
I can't I can't tell you what it is, but it ain't the loud pack. It ain't
The loud pack.
the Zaza, the
I was
EXO.
being funny with that, but I'm just saying,
I'm
I
just saying it ain't that. It ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Because every woman I know on the loud pack, they love the men folk. Love them.
the picky race.
Look, I'll speak for the token probably gay person on the panel. Even I don't hate men, and even I need them because at the end of the day, one, who am I going to hoop with, and two, who am I going to talk shoes with? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Just saying,
I just,
I need
hmm,
y'all. Y'all my homies. Okay,
I'm
they
just
my
saying.
homeboys.
I don't know.
I need y'all.
I know
Also,
in my country,
who else am I going to talk to about these crazy girls? Okay, only y'all understand. These bitches is crazy.
It's
I
crazy
don't,
for you, man.
I don't know.
Wow.
I need a man. So
I need a woman I
what
can
these
get some
women
Star
talking
Wars
about?
fights.
I don't know what these women talking about. They don't need a man, but
I
they
don't
rather
think they
sting
really
themselves with a
understand.
rose 24/7. Whatever.
I don't think they really understand what they even really talking about because they keep saying they don't need a man, but then they want to say the man need to make all this much money. He need to be a real, what's a real
That
man,
is
and
funny
then
to me.
he do this, he need to do that, and it's like, but you don't need a man. So I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, that
You
don't
know,
make
Hold
sense.
on, I have a
and let the
question.
ones who need a man find a man they need.
Just go get a sex
Wait, wait,
change
wait,
if you want to be a man.
wait, wait. So I have a question. I have a question. I
Right.
have a question.
That's
So these be the same women that be saying that, right? But then aren't these also the same women that made that whole list of places where men can't take them to dinner?
All right, that's what I'm saying. That's
Preference,
crazy.
preference,
Hold on.
I
This is the weird thing about it. Since you don't need a man, then why you go to a
preference.
mechanic to get your car fixed every
don't
month?
need a man, but y'all can't be here and
You a
y'all can't go
Nissan
there.
Altima, but you want a 5-star restaurant?
I'm confused. To take
But you're a
yourself to the
Nissan
five-star
Altima
restaurant.
with
Hey,
$100,000
you don't right.
miles on it.
He not
I
coming
thought
in
Right.
here
AUV.
paying
You
all
don't
my
need a man.
bills.
I thought AUV.
You don't need a man, but
I don't need
you
a
don't
man,
take
but I
trash
need you to
Look,
out.
look,
pay all
look,
these
look, look.
bills. Yeah,
These
that don't
What?
make
some of
sense
these
though. That need to be a
Kevin, some
I
of
don't
these
need a
I
American
man, but
don't
I
women
don't
need a
take
man,
trash
but I
out.
don't need
What?
to go 50-50
look,
either.
some of these American women be like, I want you to take me to a 5-star restaurant, but dress like Cheesecake Factory.
Oh my.
Right, that's cute. What you
girl,
mean? Like they
go
all
ahead
So
and give me.
that's respect.
The
That's
contradict,
good.
man, that junk is crazy though. Y'all making my
Okay,
head
but
hurt
can
thinking
we
about it
talk?
you
now.
want
I ain't never
But
really
for all
thought like
look,
this.
look,
Thought about this.
but
you
here's my
got
thing.
12 baby daddies by 20 different people.
Then say I don't need a
Want
man.
to be taken seriously?
So
Yo,
here's my thing. Here's my
yo,
thing, yo. Like Cheesecake Factory is pretty fucking nice, right?
It
Like also
is.
the
never been to
cheesecake
none of the
bomb as
restaurants.
hell. How you gonna sit there
It's
and be picky when you
expensive.
know your ass broke and you only going on that date because your ass don't know how to cook and you ain't ate?
And you
Shut
want
the
to
hell up
eat
and eat
off the
something.
man's plate.
It was funny that the Cheesecake Factory thing came out right after, like, it seemed like right after my husband for his birthday. He loves cheesecake, and I took him there, and it was not cheap for one, and it was good
It's
for
not
two. So
cheap.
I was like, what is the big
I
deal? Like,
never
hey, take
had
me to the
Cheesecake
Cheesecake
Factory.
Factory. It is the bomb. It is the bomb.
The
Well,
Never
bomb.
had
and
Cheesecake
and
Factory.
then what's weird? And then another thing that was weird to me about the Cheesecake Factory is like I done been to the Cheesecake Factory numerous times, and it takes me an hour to figure out what I'm gonna eat because it's like a 90-page menu. Like
That
they
is
got
ridiculous.
everything in that motherfucker, and you don't want to go.
That's
Like
ridiculous. They
And
need
the
to.
lines be
yo,
long, and you got to wait and for a seat, and all, man, Cheesecake Factory be
Tone that
booming. I
shit.
don't know what the hell she talking about.
They need to tone
You
that shit
got the
down.
one best cheesecake in the world. Close, not the. I'm not
Tone
saying
that shit
the
down.
best. It's Junior's, and that's expensive as Cheesecake Factory.
So
One
here's
of the
my
best
thing, right?
restaurants. Like, really?
So here's my thing. Okay, I have eaten at some crazy fancy. You know what I mean? You got to put in a reservation. You got to know somebody to get there kind of food. And I'm sorry, but I'm not paying that much money for a fucking cracker on a plate. Y'all got me fucked up. Okay,
Right.
like the food portions ain't big enough. Like I'm gonna go home hungry. Like what's the point? You know what I mean? Like I'm
right.
perfectly okay, and whatever. If people want to come for me and be like, "That's not classy," like I'm perfectly fine. Maybe going to go get some burgers or something from Burger King and go sitting at a park and just eat and fucking talk. I'm cool with that, right? I'm cool with that.
I'm sorry, guys.
I
I
don't
don't know
understand these
nothing
people.
about American food. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying, like it's conversation. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Yeah,
more
I
in it for
just
the conversation than I care about the where the fuck we're eating half the
to
time. And
be
also,
honest.
I'm not trying to put on all them damn clothes and everything else. And half these bitches that want that shit can't even pair wine and fucking food together in the first place. How
Oh
the fuck
Jesus.
are you gonna eat?
Oh
Never
jeez.
mind. I'm gonna be quiet.
That's a lot going on.
For the menu, but you want to go. You can't even read half
You
of it. What
can't
did it say?
even.
I'm
Sure, you
not
can't even pair the
pronouncing
wine
nothing
and the
I
food.
can't eat.
Right.
Hold
I ain't
on.
eating nothing I can't pronounce. So I don't know what this is.
That's
Alligator?
what
Oh
I
no,
go
we at the
by.
wrong
I
place,
don't care
babe.
what nobody got to say.
You
I
know what I
don't
mean?
care what
Like,
nobody got to say. I'm just saying I like a man that will take me to a nice park and a picnic on, the little beach. I would like
perfect.
that. I like
That's
that.
the thing.
I don't like all that extra fine dining. Unless that's what you want to do. I'm not forcing a man to do shit. I ain't doing that. Because
I
look,
just
when
rather.
he become a
I just
husband,
rather.
I'm just saying when he become a husband, he's gonna get the real thing. You know what I'm saying? Real thing. You know what I'm
Right. I would just say this. I'm just gonna say this, right? I would rather him be comfortable than trying to impress me, taking me to a 5-star restaurant, and then struggling with the wine menu. Like you don't eat this normally.
I'm gonna be
Just take me
honest.
someplace that's
saying?
comfortable.
He is
It's
I'm
having
gonna
a
fine.
be
bottle of
honest.
Hennessy
Go ahead.
and margaritas.
A real pimp pay attention to you. You heard? And when it comes down to it, y'all not even expensive. Like some of y'all like books, barbecue, ice
Thank
cream,
you.
parks. Like y'all don't even like video games. Like y'all don't really even like things that be expensive like that. Like I'm gonna be honest
Hmm.
with you. Like
That's my
I found
point.
myself spending way more money than I needed to for things that y'all ain't even freaking like. And all I had to do
That's
was pay attention at the time.
that's my point. That's the thing. Pay attention, because a lot of the time, like especially if you pay attention to her, that's the thing. Because there's always going to be 5 million other people willing to take her to some stupid expensive restaurant and everything else. Go do something unique.
I'm just
You know what
saying
I
the
mean?
only
If she loves
reason
video games, take her to the arcade.
I'm just
Arcade dates are fun.
I like
I'm just
look, go
saying
take
the
me to
only
the
reason
major
why he
paintball
taking her to
game,
that 5-star restaurant so he can
laser
get
tag,
older. That's it.
do some
Don't
laser tags.
throw
Let's do
you
some
away like
paintball
the
and
other one.
something.
Yeah, paintball's fun.
But if he got the money to do it, he'll do what the hell he want to do.
Duh,
Period.
I
I
want to have
duh.
mean,
fun.
I like cars and
The damn
shit.
bagger.
Yeah, let's go to some race
One of
cars,
my
something like
favorite,
that.
yeah,
I
like
want to have fun.
one of my favorite dates was a car show. Take me to a car show. I like
I
cars.
like airplane shows, to be honest.
Airplane shows, car shows.
I like all that
You know
kind
what I
of.
mean? Unless she's like a prissy priss like girl, then I probably run away from her because she
But
probably
how are you
expensive.
going to go on a 5-star date and you look like sexy
You
red?
look
That's
like
not gonna work.
The Timu version of Beyonce.
You got that Timu ass wig on, and you trying to go on a 5-star date? Bitch, please.
Look, I'm saying is, fellas, keep wasting your
Quit
time
playing
with
with that
Timu
goofy.
Beyonce.
Okay, that's why your wig's receding to the back of your. Bitch, please.
Your wish version, your wish
Bitch,
version of
please. With
Tyra
that,
Banks.
with that Timu ass
I'm
wig
gonna be
on, you
quiet.
got me.
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
No, because half of these
Yeah,
women don't even really understand that they look silly as shit with half of these wigs on. I'm sorry.
yeah. The
Not to
party city
mention,
wigs
It's
is
okay,
rough.
receding
It's hard to
and
deal
it's gonna
with.
make your head
not the
red
party.
from ripping the wig off from all them last niggas you let
I
hit.
mean, edges be gone, eyelashes be gone. Now you looking like Scary Crow, Scary
I'm
Carrie.
just saying, damn, Jeepers Creepers
Not
ain't got shit
scary,
time on
Yeah,
me.
but okay.
Carrie.
But can we also talk about the eyelashes though? Cause like
I
y'all
mean,
be
I like
killing
my
me with these
eyelashes,
damn
but I be just
eyelashes.
be practicing my makeup, so don't come for
Okay,
me.
but here's my thing. Here's my thing. Okay, I ain't got a problem with that. But my thing is, if you don't take your damn eyelashes off, can you put them somewhere that's not stuck to something else? Cause that looks like a fucking spider at 3 a.m. And I don't need to have a
Or a
heart attack.
centipede, or
That's
like
crazy.
one of them woolly bear ass caterpillars that be
I
out on
put
the
it with
trees and shit.
my other makeup thing. The thing is, I don't wear things twice, so I just throw it away. I don't even
That's
keep
How
it.
you
fine.
want to
Put it
go
in
to
the
a
My,
five
trash.
star restaurant and you don't know how you know what a salad fork looks like?
Oh god,
ooh, that's
etiquette,
tough.
etiquette.
Don't
Those are
even
not
know
etiquette.
etiquette. That's
But
tough.
get to it.
You know the
That's
basic etiquette with they got different spoons and forks for every little thing. You don't
Yeah.
even know these
they
basics.
taught me that in elementary school.
And you over there
Hey,
burping
home
and
ec,
farting at the dinner table.
economics.
Really?
Some girls be burping at the table and be like, "Oops." Like,
You
bitch,
be
what
over
is
there.
I can eat with
oops?
their mouth
My
all
bad.
open.
That
Shove
bitch,
the
you
food
sound
down
like
your
me,
throat like you don't have a home
motherfucker.
trainer.
Kev,
Get
what's up,
tired of
good
eating the
guy?
food.
How you doing, bro?
Yo, what's the
Motherfucker, you
deal,
sound like me
man?
over
What's
there,
up,
bro.
good guy? I didn't want to overtalk everybody
What up,
today. I
baby?
said what's up to the host. What's up, folks? How y'all
What's up?
doing? What's up,
We good, we
Sims?
good.
Cool.
What's up, my good buddy? How you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Don't mind us. We just over
I'm
here laughing at
Well, y'all do
stupid
your
people.
thing, man. Enjoy
sorry. I'm
your
just
time.
saying you can't beg, you can't ask for 5 star, and you over here. You can't do the bullshit. You can't.
I don't know. They
That's
be
like
too much of
asking. That's like
stuff.
waiting 90 days after you let 12 niggas run through you, and
Well,
it's not gonna work.
Also, you know what I
well,
mean? Before you pipe up towards my homeboys and shit, like this is my whole thing. Before you pipe up towards my homeboys talking about you can't take me to Cheesecake Factory. First off, Musty Charms, I need you to sit the fuck down.
Not Lucky
Okay?
Charms.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lucky
Musty Charms need to
Charm.
sit down, okay? Because Musty Charms need to figure out what the hell she doing before she out here trying to expect expensive shit from people
Well,
with demands and shit.
I don't know. They just demand so much because they're fucking delusional.
That's why I be trying to tell
They're
my
actually
homeboys, like,
not
find something
though.
practical.
Some of them
They
are though.
delusional.
But they're
Some of
not
them are
delusional
badass delusional. How are
because,
they not
and I
delusional?
feel like
Gemini.
because if
Gemini.
if I walk up to you right now and I say, yo, in order for me to do what you want me to do, you gotta do blank, blank, and blank, and you do all three. Who's the delusional one?
The one who
True.
gonna do all three just to get what? Nothing in
The-
return?
Just
Get
some
some of
Lucky
that
Charms.
just to get some
Arby's.
some use.
Who
You
said
know what I'm saying?
Arby?
Just to get just you know what I'm saying?
Who said Arby?
Like the one who do
We
all of them
have the
things
meats.
Oh my god.
just to get
I'm not saying.
that damn
The Krabby Patty.
Who said
right
that? Kevin?
a half eaten
Yeah,
cookie.
man.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing.
Look at that.
You know what I'm
That's true,
saying?
Gemini. That's
You're
true.
sticking
I
your
guess I
hand
didn't
in
think
an
about
empty
it that
cookie
way.
jar.
This meat.
Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? You don't went to the animal shelter for some cat. Like, it's used, bro. Like,
And that is
what
the
are we doing
real,
here?
yeah. That
What
is
are
the
we
real
doing?
delusional one to do that. That's a
Look,
good point.
Listen,
I'm just saying this.
you can't ask for a Bentley and you got a Nissan Ultima car. I'm sorry.
Look, I'm just saying this, okay? Because it was eye opening during the whole lockdown thing in the news, how to teach people how to wash their hands. I can't trust that you washing yourself down there completely, honestly,
Some of these
correctly.
Negroes
And
don't even know that
Extra
shit.
salty.
can
Why
we
is your
also talk about the
backside
fact?
smell like your
Here's my
inbro?
thing.
What the
Here's
fuck?
my other thing too. This is my last little thing, okay? Some of y'all ladies have all these high demands, and you don't even understand how your shit work because you don't even know where you pee out of.
You go. Right.
Ooh, they
Stop
don't.
playing.
That's funny. Let me stop.
They don't know. That's
Some
the
of the
sad
pH
part.
balance be knocked off like they baby daddy.
That's my point. Like you out here with
Look,
high demands, and you ain't on
the
point.
man she been ran through is her baby daddy.
That's all. Look, I'm only
Track
gonna leave it
record.
at that because we got
Plus,
men in the panel, and I don't think y'all want to know about all the shit that goes on in that area of
I just want y'all
maintenance.
to, you know what I'm saying, just keep it clean, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
I'm just
know,
saying it's
Keep it
not hard to
clean.
keep
I done
yourself clean. It's just
came
some of
across some
these niggas
godforsaken
is not
smells,
gonna
man.
do
You know what I'm saying? You know, just, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
soap, water, and a wash rag. That's it.
just saying you gotta get the brothers, you
not
gotta
defending
help the brothers out because some of them need help down there.
And Dove ain't real soap, y'all. Just stop using that
Dove
Dove down
soap
there,
is
man.
white people shit.
I
You
do.
know what
Yeah,
I'm
don't
saying?
use nothing scented. Please stop using scented shit on your shit. There's
Or
no.
Yeah,
just
And
that scented
also,
stuff
use
is really
water.
bad. Your doctor will tell you that though.
Motherfucker,
Scented
I got
wine.
eczema. I don't use Dove.
stop buying like silky underwear and stuff and wearing that all the time because that's also the reason why you stink. Just so
Wait,
you're
what?
aware, you need cotton.
Oh,
Wait,
that
what?
rayon, that fake silk.
Hi,
Yeah,
Rex. Dust my.
Silk,
get you some cotton.
silk. If you only wear silk down there as a woman, that's gonna mess up your whole thing. You gotta wear cotton.
Sometimes
You
you
don't
gotta
put
air
on the
that
silky stuff.
motherfucker
Put
out.
it
I'm
on as long as you
traumatized,
taking
man.
it off right away, you fine. But don't be.
Sometimes you gotta air that
He
bitch
said, "I'm
out.
traumatized."
Yeah, you brewing cheese. You're
Dude,
brewing
I got
beer
a
and making
question.
yogurt for real.
Straight
No.
up.
That sounds
No.
crazy, Gemini, but that
Just
shit
got done
crazy.
eating.
But
I
yeah,
wanted to
that's
get
what
another
it is.
plate.
That's what Yeah, that's what yogurt and beer is, fermented yeast.
Right,
Yeah, it's just
right.
That's
yeast.
what I'm saying. You're brewing beer and making yogurt with
Yeah.
all
You making
silk
bread
on.
at that
You know what I
point.
mean? So
Making
right,
bread.
bread, exactly. Right.
Just
Make
tighten the
bread.
bolts, man. You know what I'm saying? Tighten the bolts so we can, make it to the other
I'm
side,
saying.
man. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all I'm saying, okay? Now for fellas, okay, my homeboys, I love y'all. But please, please put some soap between them cheeks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bro,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Some of y'all, but
Okay, pause.
you
But
can't just
okay,
jump in the shower and just let the water hit you. Like you need some soap and a
Oh yeah.
washcloth.
You gotta clean well,
Washcloth.
You need a
man.
couple
Thank you.
cloth. You
Yes.
need a couple washcloths.
Gotta clean well, man. I'm all for the cleanliness, man. You gotta be clean.
no, it's no excuse. You get a set of towels, and they come with two different washcloths. And them two
That's what I'm
washcloths
saying.
for
Get
two
some
different reasons.
washcloths.
Absolutely. Two different
Two face towels
washcloths.
and two regular towels. Come on, for $30. I think $30, $40 to get a whole set.
Less than that.
Less than that. You go to Target and get at least 20, 30 pairs before you leave out of there of sets of freaking washcloths and towels. Get some.
And also, if you're gonna be with a girl, please change your underwear. Change. I get it. Y'all like to wear underwear sometimes 3-4 days. Please don't do that.
Oh yeah, for
It's
No.
sure.
gross.
What type of dude y'all dealing with? Like, what the fuck going on out here?
There's some nasty
You'd
shit
be
out here, bro.
surprised, okay,
There's some
bro? There's
nasty
some
shit that
messy
going
shit
on out
on
here,
all
man.
sides. For
I just
men
bought
and
this
women,
so
there's
many
some messy
times to the
shit.
point my whole body, my laundry bag is full of underwear. And I thought it
I'm
was worth it.
traumatized, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm traumatized from a lot of this shit out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I got traumatized. Look, I learned a lot of
Fuck
this
me
shit
up.
being on here from people making videos and talking about shit. I was like, you mean to tell me y'all ain't never took some soap and let it run between your ass cheeks with a washcloth
I'm feeling
before?
violated or some crazy shit like that.
That's
Yeah,
some
that's the last.
crazy.
That's the last spot you hit. Yeah.
Like, bro, you touching my ass? I'm like, bro.
Like, bro, wash it.
No more,
Yeah,
man. Cats
yeah,
don't even
you
wash their
pushing.
hands leaving the bathroom. I don't even like dapping people up no more. You get pounds
Ain't
by
Yeah,
no,
I
hold
ain't
up.
trying
Yeah.
to
Like,
shake
just
Fist
nobody's
bump.
hold
hand.
up.
right.
Fist bump them
When
motherfucker.
Yeah. Get some
I
elbow
didn't like,
love. That's about
okay,
it, bro.
here's
Right.
my thing, and I don't know if it's because I'm a little narrow spicy, but I never understood the concept of shaking hands in the first place. And then when the vid happened and, the news had to teach everybody how to wash their hands properly, yeah, I'm not shaking your hand. I don't want to touch nothing that you touched.
I want to touch a white
No.
man.
Man, cats don't be
Look,
washing
the
their hands,
Godfather
man.
himself, the Godfather
Oh, shit.
himself teach you how to wash up and what cologne to put on, what type of cologne. And I still don't learn. How the
Ass
hell you walk
pussy.
around funky?
No, because some people just use the cologne, so they don't clean down there, they just throw cologne on it. Sorry.
Women do the
They just
same
spray
You
thing.
just
cologne on
wasted.
it.
I'll punch you in your eye if you waste some good cologne, some good expensive cologne down there. You didn't wash down there. I'll
Yeah,
punch
there
you
be
in your
some
damn
women that
eye.
do the
Round,
same thing.
round.
They think they can spray down some funk, but then they walk by you and it's smelling like a fish factory with
It's
some
not like
roses on top. What
funk,
the
it's not
world
like
is this, man?
rosy funk.
No, no,
What
no,
the
no, no, no.
hell?
But I'm just saying, some people just don't feel like taking a shower. They just want
Hey,
to.
Kev, how we get to this
Bro,
topic,
You
man? How
better
we
do
get
a
here,
bird
bro?
bath. You better
You
tap
say you
tap.
ready for that?
Right
No,
there,
you
right
have a
there.
bird
No,
bath
we
and
good. We
trash too.
good.
I ain't
I
gonna
ain't
lie.
no rush. Just how we get here, man. What
I'm
was
just
y'all talking
saying.
about
Hey
earlier,
yo.
man?
I
Bird
be
Hey
bath
having
look,
to take
and
a
trash.
somebody
shower two,
tell
three
me.
times a day.
Look,
I just can't
hey
stand it.
listen, somebody
Ain't working
listen,
either.
somebody tell me that y'all seen that video with what's them women on the talk show in the morning? It's like
I don't know.
she like
The
Turkish or
talk?
something with the white woman, and
The talk?
they was on there talking about no, it's two of them, and they be drinking wine and shit in the morning on like uh
mimosa ladies. Can't
I
mimosa or
can't think
something.
of who it is. They be drinking though. They be morning drinking. Matter of
Oh,
fact,
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
some
why
and
rose.
look,
they logic gets screwed then and stuff.
and look, they talking about some
what
like it was a Asian woman on there, and she was talking about like cleanliness and taking showers and shit. And these motherfuckers on national TV, middle of the damn morning, had the nerve to say they don't even wash below their knees.
Who say that? Oh, I remember.
Who said that?
Who the white team women?
Both of
Uh-uh.
them. Both
Y'all
of
lucky I didn't see
They
them.
that,
don't
because I'm
wash below their
still.
knees. So you ain't washing between your toes and your
Hold
feet
on, hold
and
on.
your. I don't understand
I have a
this.
question. This was on national TV?
Yes,
Yep.
they got like
Y'all lucky
it's
I didn't see
like
that. I would have
what
sued
is it?
national
It's like
TV.
I've heard worse, man.
I think Hoda or something. Hoda and something.
I
I can't
got
think of the other lady name.
one podcast. These white tea men said, you know, washing with a washcloth is like slavery time, like
Hold a second. You
dirty.
got a
Okay.
woman named
Yeah,
D
that's
Simone. D
poor
Simone
people
says she don't
Yeah,
wash
mindset.
her ass
they're
every
like,
day.
oh,
She
it's
wash her ass every
nasty.
3 days.
I'm like, what do you wash
I
your
have
ass
a
with?
question. Therefore, what are you watching yourself with? But I mean, I don't know. Why can't people? I love y'all, but some of y'all say some shit that got me questioning. Like some of y'all didn't know that you need to put lotion on, like
I heard
normally,
that too.
like
They
every
didn't know
day.
that.
Like that was
Yeah,
weird. And
yeah.
I was like, y'all never
This
put,
is crazy.
y'all
This
just
how real
get
it
out the
is.
shower all crusty and dusty.
Man,
You
that
know,
still smell like the back of the eardrum.
you know that girl from Wildin' Out, right? D Simone, right?
Yeah,
Which,
I was gonna
yeah,
say that. She talking about she don't. Go ahead.
On book
She
lot.
don't wash every day. She wash every 3 days.
Yeah,
That's
I've
so
heard women say they only.
nasty.
I've heard women actually say they only take a shower twice a week, man, and the shit
That's so
bugged me out.
nasty.
no.
I bet
I'm
her
telling
pee.
you, it be the
I
pretty
want to
ones too,
watch
the ones that
if
you wouldn't
I
They
expect.
be them
boy
prettiest ones.
I
Be
friend.
the
can
prettiest
understand.
ones,
Okay,
bro.
So pretty
so
bitches
with that,
Prettiest ones do the
with that,
ugliest things.
with that, with
all
They
that,
got
I will
that wet,
say
wet for a reason.
I could understand when it comes to washing your hair. No, you're not supposed to wash your hair every
I'm
day
talking about they body.
like that. That's different.
Talking about
But
they
your ass
butt.
need to be taking a damn shower.
They talking about
Okay,
they
Thanks.
body,
your booty,
man.
you need to scrub.
Talking about
Right.
shit
Okay, buy
shower.
yourself a
Talking
loofah.
about they
Cause
leave
talking
on the
about something,
booty
and it
do.
had an excuse talking about something messes up the skin, it dries the skin out, showering every day and some shit
That's
like
what
that. It's like,
lotion's
man, I
for.
ain't really trying to hit
But
that,
that's
man.
yeah, that's what oil and cocoa butter and shit like
That's what
that for.
lotion
You
is
wow.
know,
for.
shea
Like,
butter,
That's just disrespectful,
shea
man.
But
butter, and
we are made out of dirt.
almond oil. You feel me? The almond
There's some
oil,
Oh
avocado
olive
yeah.
oil,
oil,
The
that's what you
coconut
rapeseed
need.
oil,
oil.
coconut.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, it's a
You
lot
need
of
that
oils out there you can
avocado oil.
use when your
Yeah.
skin get dry.
and I just want to say, taking a bath and laying in your juices does not count as bathing. Okay, you just
Right,
laid in
because
your
you're
juices, drowned, and
supposed to.
came back out.
Because some
Take
people
a
Yeah,
they,
shower.
man.
they they take a bath and they just sit in there. You're supposed to get up and wash the rest, like, cause you sitting
Shower.
in all
Yeah.
that dirty.
But
Like
guess
I just
what?
Sit in
no,
your dirty water.
right,
Look,
that's dirty.
guys, the bath I take, this, apple cider vinegar bath where I detox my body. I detox my
Yeah.
body from all the whatever, you know. That's what I do. But I do take showers, but I'm just saying it's a very nice remedy to just detox your body from all those fumes
Yeah.
and all that good stuff, just to get all that icky
I've
out of
been hearing about the apple cider vinegar bath. I'm probably gonna do one here soon, but
very effective. Very
yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't
I
done
used to do
those. I
one.
usually do the Epsom salt. I use like
I
Epsom
love the
salt
Epsom
usually.
salt.
everybody said.
But when you start looking at that tub and seeing all that dirt and stuff, I'm not about to. I'm about to
What?
drain that out and get up and wash
Say
my
that.
body because that's just nasty.
That's crazy.
Like sitting in that
Y'all look
dirt.
at
I
females'
also have
tubs
another
and look at their
question.
crib. If your tub is dirty and I come into your bathroom and I look at your tub is dirty, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Nope.
And
You
man,
let them go.
you
I
don't
have
know
another
disappointment until
question.
you got to clean the shower. When you go stay at the lady crib, you got to clean the shower before you get in the joint, man.
I
Mess
got a
me up, bro.
question. What's y'all's thoughts on like going like in a hot tub with other people or a jacuzzi? Because I feel like that's just bath with friends with bubbles.
Yeah, it makes me
Mm.
uncomfortable.
It makes me
Yeah, I'm
very
not.
uncomfortable.
I ain't really
I
been
don't
big
like
on
it.
it myself for real.
Yeah, I
Like the
used to think
pool is
of
bad
it.
enough, you
I
know.
only like getting in the pool with everybody, man. Everybody know what I'm saying, peeing and snot and all that shit going on. I only like getting in the pool with
I don't
y'all
get
for
in the pool
real.
like that now. I'll get in the ocean, but I
I
won't get
ain't
in the
with
pool.
it.
That's gross.
I gotta be
But
feeling
see, the
good, or
ocean
Ocean
too,
I
like
can
I
handle.
don't
slapping a
know.
bitch
That's why I want
outside.
my own pool. That's why I'm going ahead and invest in that. Get it right there in that nice backyard, and then get me a nice pool.
Well, that's like the thing. So like that's like the thing. 'Cause, like I got a hot tub or whatever, and like I typically like to get in there in the winter, right? Because hot tub in the winter is like amazing. But it's just me who gets in there, so like I'm not as grossed out. But like I don't want everybody and their mom in my hot tub
Right.
because I don't want your swamp ass in my. I just don't want your swamp ass in there.
Wow,
Like it's
not the
gross to
swamp
me.
ass though. Like,
You know what I mean? I feel like there's enough chlorine for your swamp ass juices to be all up in my hot tub.
Swamp
I don't like
ass, though. That's crazy.
right.
Swamp
I don't
thing.
want your swamp ass in my jacuzzi.
Swamp, swamp, swamp.
The swamp ass.
That's hilarious. Then you try
It
to
be the
tell them,
wordplay. It be the
hey,
wordplay that tickle the fuck out of me, man. The wordplay.
that's
The
true
Swamp
though.
sad part
ass.
is I say it
Gotta
and
use
everyone
that
knows
though.
what the hell I'm talking about.
Swamp swamp ass. Damn.
You get your swamp ass away from me.
And don't turn that seat warmer. Your shit stink. I'm gonna kick you out the damn car.
Ooh, turn that seat warmer
You say,
on.
look, I done
I
had
don't
one
even use the
man.
seat warmer on my car.
They ain't even had a seat warmer on. Them Jones was coming up from the leggings. It's like, oh no.
No.
Oh
Ain't
no,
doing
see, that's
that.
nasty.
No,
And I'm like, I know
no.
you smell that. And it's like you go in the bathroom right after somebody, and it's just like, nah, I know. Like, I know that's not your boob smell like that. Come on now.
Hey, Kev, I
Why it
swear to
smell like
God, I
that?
wish I was lying, bro. I promise I wish I was lying.
Jesus.
I be the
I'm a
pretty
little
one. I be
too
like,
I got
OCD
damn,
me
about
on
bro.
it.
the
Like,
smelling nothing. I don't know what the heck I'm smelling.
man, it just breaks me up, bro. Like, this is a no go. This is about it. No, this is a wrap.
They be at the
Man, this
Yeah,
girl,
job
she got a
smelling
I
like
would
that
get
too.
faggot
people.
back there. She smell like that. Like, damn, she got a faggot, but I
I
can't.
was
They
I'm
say them
conflicted.
BBLs stink.
Yeah,
So
they
there
say,
you
yeah
go.
they
yeah.
do.
They said I ain't never messed with a woman because I don't care for that. Like
I
natural. I
never
don't care
mess
for
with
what
a
you
woman with a
got going
BBL,
on.
but I'm just
Me
saying.
neither. I ain't never neither,
I
but I
don't care if you got a
heard.
natural or not. You can do wash back there. Come on, man.
But
You
here's
can't be
my
having
thing
smelling
though.
that. And
I have
I'm
a
not
Them
even
question.
going
BBL be
turned on at the
smelling
same
though.
damn
I ain't
time.
doing.
I'm like confused.
I ain't messing with it.
Wow.
You got a
You that
BBL, you
cute,
Question
but
with
you
this
blame
whole
that
that
shit.
cute.
BBL thing, because like
Hey, yo,
I
so
noticed a lot of people are going to go get like these BBL things or whatever. But like my question is, whatever happened to just going to the gym and doing squats?
They
Let's just go do
claim
They're
squats.
they claim they
lazy.
don't work. That don't work. That don't. It's like it's
Squad to
plenty
work.
of YouTube videos that these women are transforming their bodies supposedly with doing exercises and the diets and stuff. So I'm like, I don't understand why they saying they don't work. I mean,
Oh,
and
how you
then
know they
what I'm
don't
going
work?
to
Yeah,
say.
because it's worked
it's
for me.
it's
Oh, they
simple.
say it don't
It's
work.
real
But you got the
simple.
white T girls going to the gym and growing a big old booty.
Yeah, and
But
then
That's
like
it's
right.
simple
Man,
though. It's a real simple answer. They
Age.
are not.
Mm.
They're not disciplined. Two, they don't have the
They're just
willpower or fortitude to go through with it,
it's not
and they
microwavable. You're
they
right.
they
right,
don't want
right,
the
right,
work.
right.
It's
Like
one word to
that's all
describe.
it is. It's work, and they don't want it.
It's one word to describe that whole situation. Insecurity.
yeah, and
So
then
my
that's
question is
probably
like,
I'm
Lazy.
in the club with Asian and white tea women, man. I'm in Vegas. I work at the #1 club out here, man. I'm a bouncer, search security, whatever you want to call it. And these women are in the gym, and they in the gym getting these, you know what I'm saying, and getting their asses lifted up, man, just by working out. So you ain't
Yeah,
gotta
like
go
I
build
the
the
do,
muscle.
BBL
you just
route,
gotta do
man.
the right. You gotta do the
They
right
thick as hell.
exercises.
I'm talking about thick
But so
too,
this
like
is
you know
my.
what I'm saying.
But this is
Yeah,
my other
yeah,
question
they
though.
build the
This is my
muscle.
other
That's what it
question.
is.
So my question is like all beauty trends, right? Because I know in the '90s, and I only know this because I had a few aunties that went and did this, right? In the '90s, having the really in the early 2000s having the really thin eyebrows. I got some aunties that got that shit tattooed. Now they look surprised because it's 2024 and that shit went out of style. So what are y'all gonna do when this whole BBL thing go out of style?
Oh, I'm
Then
waiting.
what?
I'm waiting to see what this is about to
Cause,
turn to
cause
be
y'all
because
look
I'm
like
about
Oompa
to be
Loompas.
Hey,
laughing
I ain't even
because they
gonna
got to
lie.
keep it
I got a
up.
crazy
Y'all
thing.
look like Oompa Loompas.
I got a
Y'all
crazy
look
thing
weird.
though, guys. So I used to get bullied in school, right? I came to America, right? So I used to get bullied in school, and they used to think my butt was made from silicone.
Oh yeah, I
Hmm.
was told I had a diaper. I had a diaper booty. Like
I
why?
used to
Why
have
is
Not the
why is
diaper.
it like
like
that? The
silicone.
diaper
What I
booty.
mean, y'all thick as hell. That's what I mean.
I was
That's
like,
what
what
y'all
you
saying.
And
mean?
look,
They can't be real. What you mean?
the girl that be talking about me is built like a straight up grasshopper,
Not a grasshopper.
Mm,
12-year
You
old
just need
behind.
a grasshopper.
Another praying mantis, man. Damn, that
It's
shit crazy.
giving Kung Fu
The man in
Panda.
black.
Oh,
I literally had a girl in like
the
middle
mermaid.
school. She didn't like me and she wanted problems with me because she said when I walk, I act like I walk. No, she said when I walk with my butt stuck out, like I'm walking upstairs all the time. I didn't understand that. That's crazy. I
Honest
didn't
to be
understand
honest,
that.
they thought I
That's
wanted to
crazy.
at
They just
'Don't
school.
be
think 'cause
mad
y'all
at
thick.
me.
That's it. They just think 'cause y'all thick as hell. That's all.
Don't be mad at me.
They really thought I had a BBL at 14. I'm like,
Wow.
but they were like, oh, because you're from another country and you probably got it done at 14. I'm like, why would I do that trauma ass to my body?
I
Bitch,
don't
I'm
know.
built
I
like
think it's
this.
because I fought a
But
lot in
Kev,
middle
that's what we
school.
were talking
People
about
didn't
the
really
other
come
day,
say some
man.
shit to me.
Them insecurities be eating people up, man.
Yeah.
Because even you ain't even gotta have a bodacious ass. If you got a little burger bite back there, man, that's you know what I'm saying. That's still sexy, man.
Right.
It's benefits. Well, but
That
that's
little
the thing that I've
cheeseburger
also
slider, man. That's
noticed.
it. You don't gotta have
But
too
this is the
much.
Eat a
thing.
burger
But
bite.
this is like the thing that I've noticed though. This is just my
Don't.
observation. So men, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But the one thing that I've always noticed, especially with men, it really just depends on how confident you walking around. If you walking around not confident, he ain't gonna notice your ass any fucking way,
But
I
right?
wonder. I
but
He
wonder
really
what
not.
men like the
it's the
most.
aura for me. It's the aura for me. Like if you
It's the
move, like the
presence.
way you move and your confidence, it's the aura. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you could be petite. You know what I'm saying? Got a little, like I said, got a little burger bite back there, and that
I got a
joint is
question.
just that's enough.
I
You
got a
know what
question
I'm
for all
saying?
the men panel. What are y'all? I just want to start with Kevin.
Of course.
So good, we here.
I'm trying to be the innocent one, man.
I say, yeah, that too. A lot of women going out to go get the BBLs, but not every man is a butt man. Some are breast men,
I'm
you
saying
know.
I
And
just
yeah,
want to see. I just want to see where y'all headed at, because I just want to see. So, what about you, Kevin? What part are you, on a woman you like? Oh
What
yeah,
I like the most,
yeah. I'm asking all
the
to
heavy
men.
one.
Y'all put
What?
him on the
Hey, they
spot.
ain't no
Now
even,
Kev
but I
gonna have
think I
to.
look at man, you got my celibate eyes going back in the man.
Oh.
Man, Kev about to lose his
Got me
game right
thinking,
now
man,
because he
'cause
thinking about it.
them boy, that jiggle boy.
So basically, when that thing hit
I
the
would say
thing,
the
that's what
booty,
he
but then
into.
like the chest is
I just want to know.
sweating. I'm sweating.
I think Kev just like him curvy. I think that's all he's trying to
That's
say.
what it is. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
But I throw them to the trash if we got a trash attitude. So I think it's a skinny mini all day for that.
What about you, Gemini?
I'm taking burger bite. That's what he
Yeah, you know the cheeseburger sliders, man. You know what
What about you, Jemian?
Gemini.
I'm really most attracted to the invisible shit. Like I'm more attracted to her mind than anything.
Man,
But
of
then
course we are. You
if we're
not
talking
making it
about
fun, man. You don't see
if
no
we talk,
fat
but wait,
mind.
Uh,
listen. If we're talking about physical, then I'm like
I just want to know. It don't
I'm
matter who her body is.
like yeah. If we're talking about body, I'm a lower half. Like I like the
Oh,
contrast between the waist and the hips. I like
like
nice
heavy body.
round hips. I like booty. I like thick thighs. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm lower half.
Okay, I got one more question. What if she
I'm
got little hip dips?
What's she
But she
got?
got
What?
what?
Little hip dips.
Or
What's that?
Like when her thigh is kind of sucked in on the side a little bit, but she still got butt. Would you take that too?
I don't know what that. I don't know what that is.
talking about the
I
little
gotta
rump
do some
roast.
research.
Talking about the rump roast.
I ain't even. I can't even. I don't like. I can't even put a picture of what you're saying
What?
in my head.
Talking about
I
the
don't know
rump
what you're
roast.
talking about.
You
I
gotta
know
do
what you, I
some
think I know what you're
research.
talking about.
Like if she
I
ain't
know what
got
you're
no
talking about.
hips, I didn't even look her way. So I
Some
don't.
women
You
have
know
hip
that's
dips.
irrelevant. Like it's. I don't want just hips with no ass or big thighs with no hips. Like I want some. Like if I got to have it my way, I want to see that ass from the front. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
as you walking
you can
up,
see
I
it
want
from
to
the front.
like,
You can
oh
see it
my
from the
god.
back.
Oh
You
my
know what I'm
god.
saying? Like, and then when you walk by, it's like, oh my god, everything. Yeah, like,
Oh.
Oh
nah,
my.
right.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna let the beat
Baby,
drop.
won't
You
you
know what
let
I'm
me
saying?
down?
You, Mr. Perkins.
There's so many ways to. Oh,
Kevin.
what?
I'm a little different. From a distance, the body. I'm a little bit both. Titty and the ass man.
Oh. Okay.
I don't care how big it is. If it got that jiggle, that little gelatin jiggle. Oh my god.
Okay.
Now up
But it
front, when I
about
see it face
but
to
the
face,
chest
the
though, it
bottom.
I ain't gonna lie, that's fun too. Like that
But you
shit
gotta
Okay.
be
get on
brothers
my
that got them pretty eyes. You
like
cannot not
put it
look at
on your.
them. Damn.
I'm trying not to be nasty. I'm trying to.
That ass is waving back and
But when it's
forth,
on your
acting from
face,
side to
man, it's a
side.
whole.
I might crash a car.
What?
If that ass is jiggling to the point that shit's going from side to side like a pendulum, just going woof, woof, I might crash a car.
What that noise again?
Yes,
Okay.
A
it is.
woof, a woof,
That shit just woof like
Damn,
hey, you
don't
hit that shit
crash
just woof,
out,
a
bro.
woof.
woof. She could just jump one time and start
That's
Yeah,
clapping.
barking at
Clap.
you. Woof.
Damn.
Don't crash out. Don't crash out,
Weak.
bro. Don't do
What about you, bad guy?
Ass man for sure.
I think majority man is. I'm thinking about it.
It's,
What
it's
about
something about the waist, ass and thigh ratio to me is just, what I'm saying, it's just madness. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I
And
like
it
different
talk back
flavors
to
too.
you, back at you when you're in the bed. It talk back to you.
It hit, you know what I mean? It's something different, man. You know what I'm saying? But and then too, it all depends on the person too. I like different flavors. So if you like small or like petite, and you got, you know what I'm saying, a little something back there that's grand. You know what I'm saying? And if you a little heavy set or whatever too, you know what I'm saying, that's dope as well. I like all natural. I don't even care you got the little craters and shit. Ain't nothing wrong with the little, toasted ciabatta. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with the little toasted ciabatta buns, man.
Put your thumb right in it. Put your thumb right in the dent.
And it fights back.
What's a
Yeah,
crazy?
that thing sound off too. You know what I'm saying? So
That shit bounce right back. That shit just throw
My
your ass.
man said toasted ciabatta bread. Oh
toasted
my
ciabatta,
god.
man. Yeah, it's
Oh
all
my
food,
god.
man. That's what I see it, bro. You're not saying ladies all food or whatever. It's a plate for me when you know what I'm saying.
It is food. It's
And I
delicious.
love handles are fire too. I like love handles too. Ain't nothing wrong with the little love handles.
Oh,
Shit.
Lady handles.
oh.
Around the little love handles, man. That's why I said all this BBL. This shit corny to me, man. I like natural women, man. I've had a woman before that, you know what I'm saying, she had the fake, you know what I'm saying, breasts and the whole nine. And it turned me off, man. It was like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like sucking on a rubber ducky, man.
Pop it with a damn
Like
He said
having
a
rubber
rubber
ducky in your mouth, man.
ducky.
Yeah, but like having
He said
rubber ducky in
rubber
your mouth, man.
ducky.
Now it's the
Shit.
women's turn. Now it's the
I
women's
loved it though.
turn.
I loved it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Jesus de
rubber
Cristo.
ducky in your mouth, bro. It's like this shit can't go,
My
man. You
God.
can't do this
It's
shit,
the
man.
women's turn now.
Hey, go ahead, ladies. Hey, what y'all into?
It's trying to see
I
what
don't want to hear theirs. No.
nobody
I'm like a horse.
What do you? I mean, I'm a I'm a. I don't. I mean, I don't know. I can't answer that because I'm not. I'm not into women like that. So I can't. Can I?
No, not
I don't
women,
think.
men,
Oh,
men.
man, what I like it about a man?
No, I don't want to
Oh,
hear blah blah blah.
Hush, Kevin.
you said what I like in a well.
Yeah.
I like a nice fresh haircut. I like that when they got their haircut all good and neat, and I like that, and I like a man that smells good. I don't care really too much about the body type per se, just not over or like not obese range, but you can be you can have a little flat belly, that's fine. But I like a nice fresh haircut, smell good. That's what I like.
Good. That's a good answer. What about you? Those in charge.
Uh, are you referring to men or women? Because I'm not into dudes like that.
I know. I just
Yeah,
whatever you want.
Who said that? Who said that?
I don't know.
Hey,
That's me.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm not into dudes like that. But which is fine. I ain't got no problems though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never really thought about it. I mean, I'm more attracted to confidence. Like, I guess it's different for me.
you gotta
It's
have
not
that
necessarily like a
confidence.
physical thing. It's
Juicy
it's a
confidence.
confidence thing. So I don't care if you've got like, I don't care what your body type is, but if you have confidence, I'm cool with it. Either way.
No,
But I do
Kev,
like
hold up.
natural shit.
Hold up, Kev.
I like
Tell her she
natural
ain't
shit.
playing fair too. You know what I'm
Of course,
saying?
you
You
not.
got on me. You got on me.
Nope, you like something. You right about that. You right. You right.
You right, Gemini. I ain't gonna sit there and say that I've never like stopped my car and it's like the ass was that nice. I've done
Dick.
that. So,
Oh, so she booty. So she be a
there.
booty type too.
Right
There we
there.
go. We in it.
There you go.
Kevin.
All booty so far. I haven't heard no
Okay.
chest.
Right.
Well. Besides his mind,
Booty into this.
well, I like when a man dominates my line. So when he
That's not
does
a
that, he can dominate everything else. But I'm saying, I like his jawline, like
There
a
you
really
go.
nice face, really nice
Okay.
Physical.
everything else, and then whatever
He
is
got a
down.
big jawline.
That's fire. I never
Here
heard somebody say
comes
that
the
before.
crimson
That's fire.
chin.
No, and then his smile, his beard. Oh my God, I can't. I gotta calm down.
Talk
She
okay.
said if
That's
he
what's
can
up.
bend his knees, I'm good. I'm done with you, Carrie. I'm done with you.
How to
Not the
bend his
knees.
knee? He doing a
Carry
dang
funny.
on
Oh yeah,
Meg the
yeah.
Stallion
Hold
challenge.
up, hold up. I got a question. Are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
talking about young people or old people? Because it don't matter, male or
It's
female. After a certain age, we bend, we gonna need some Aleve or some ibuprofen, something.
it's a big
Something
game.
gonna crack.
It's talking about
Snap, purple crack.
No, she don't want no geriatrics. Okay.
She know
All
geriatric
right.
got you.
and older, but I'm just saying I like a man's intelligence and also his face, like his jawline is just really nice, and then if he can you know if he got the strength to lift me up, like crazy shit.
Oh yeah,
His
nothing like a strong
jawline.
man.
I
I'm
like
in the
a
Pick
club
strong.
you
being
up.
picked up.
Carrie,
I love that
Carrie,
shit.
I'm gonna need you to come up here and explain that one, girl. Cause what?
Okay,
You,
like
you don't get, I ain't gonna let you slide with that, Carrie. Get up here.
wait, I'm just saying, yeah. If he could dominate my mind, I'm done.
Yeah,
Like,
Travion. Wow, what? Travion? What?
is it?
If you were a woman, you would prefer what?
Bro,
Please don't let him come in here, man. He keep coming with
what?
The fuck?
that
Oh,
Hey
not
y'all.
straight stuff,
Oh,
man.
shit.
that's different.
Oh,
I
okay.
What
can't tell
happened?
if that's
What's going
dude
on, Carrie?
trolling or
Hey,
not. To be
y'all
real,
got
Mute me real quick.
And
I
I
can't
know
mute.
prefer.
Now you
Yo,
good, Carrie. I'm gonna need you, Carrie. I'm gonna need you to explain what you meant by he need to be able to bend his knees. What do you mean,
yeah,
girl?
clarify, please clarify.
I'm gonna need you to clarify. You trying to
Okay.
clarify in the comments?
Okay, I think I'm echoing, but what I mean is that he is strong enough to lift me up because my husband can lift me up. So as long as he's like in a great, like, good and healthy, and and he doesn't have no inflammation in his knees, he's good. He's good.
Yes,
That's what
man.
I mean.
We got you.
Okay, there we go. There
I
we
didn't
go. I
mean in
was
a
like,
derogatory
girl.
way, y'all. I promise. But y'all is hilarious.
had to
What you
lift you up. Well,
mean?
how much you?
This
Never
man
mind.
said the
Carrie just want to
sliders.
be a
I'm
poster.
screaming.
Yeah, but your first question.
Yeah, but I had to explain myself, y'all. Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
what I mean.
I know what you mean. You gotta
At that part.
pick me
Yeah,
Look,
that
up.
makes
y'all, I
sense
don't
though.
normally, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I don't normally be summoning people to the panel like every now and then,
She
but
said,
Carrie,
I
I'm,
had to
I'm
see
glad you
this.
came up here and she needed to explain that one. I was like, what, he can't be old or like, what you mean? She just basically,
She spelled the
she
bent
basically
with the
just saying
T
you need to
too.
be, that
You
part,
know what
y'all,
I'm saying?
basically, fellas, she's just saying y'all need to be fit. Okay, you gotta be able to pick her
Yeah.
up.
Man,
Shit, how much she weigh?
It don't
Oh,
matter.
probably tiny years old. I mean, I said tiny years old.
uh,
Probably
Kevin,
like,
You never
Wait,
ask a
wait, who
woman how
me?
much she weighs.
Yeah, women love being picked up.
Wait, you talking
she
about
said, I
me?
need to get
I
picked
prefer
up.
that on
Yeah,
everything.
you mentioned the knees. Yeah, you.
Oh, I'm only 140 pounds.
Oh, fuck.
140, yeah, 145, yeah.
Hi.
Hold up,
140, okay.
Carrie.
What? Wait, what?
Carrie.
Oh,
Hold
man,
up.
Oh,
shit.
that ain't shit.
Hold
Hey,
up. You can't sit over here and act like if he can't pick you up, you only 40
That's
pounds.
what I was saying. The way she
At
said,
the
I'm
end of
like,
the
how
day,
big is she? She got
no, oh my.
hold up. Mute up real quick because there's an echo. Just throw me. Here's my thing. Okay, Carrie, you at 140 pounds. If old boy can't pick you up, he need to bench press a cheeseburger. What?
wow.
not the
No,
cheeseburger.
no, my husband can pick me up. But what I'm saying is that as long as he's like as long as he's in great health, I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. I'm not like worrying about that part. But I just comment just because y'all funny as hell.
I'm just saying, he put this up. You feel me?
Like, I'm just saying, if he can't pick up 140 pounds, he need to bench press a cheeseburger, a meal, go to the gym, do something.
To lift a truck.
He need to curl some Nutella. I don't know, something. He need to do
Not the
something.
Nutella.
You need to pull a truck on his back.
I ain't had Nutella in a long time. I got hungry.
Yeah, I don't do Nutella. That's gonna look weird. I ain't never want to deal with it.
I'm a little confused right now. I don't know.
I got a question for the
Yeah,
ladies since we,
yo,
on the topic. I got a question for the ladies. And not just because,
What's up?
please answer this like honestly, not because you love the dude, does size really matter to you? We can start with, you know what I'm saying? What's her name? Baby Peach.
It's all about the motion in the ocean.
Okay, all right. What about you? What about you, Carrie? Does size matter?
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Okay, okay. What's up, Sam? Does the size matter to you?
Nope.
Okay, got you. And no offense, I don't, you know, so I heard you say, you know, what's it? How you say it? No saint, no saint, AJ.
Oh yeah, y'all can call me AJ. You all good?
Yeah, AJ.
You call me AJ.
Got you. Just wanted to ask that. I know some people that, you know, it mattered to them, but it don't matter to them for the person they love, because, you know what I'm saying, they in love with them, so they like, you know what I mean, bypass it or overlook it, but it really mattered to you though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
it matters. Just, you know, depend on the person. You know, it depends on women, because some women like, woo. Some women. Some women like it big, some women don't. Some women can't take all that, some women can.
That's a fact. Did y'all go through the topics? You know what I'm saying? Which that's what, you know, all y'all went through the
We went through the first two. We still, I think the one we stopped on is when you're older. The one we haven't done is when you're older, you are wiser, true or false. Why?
I mean,
I'll start with the first one, being that I just came up here. I'll start with the first one.
Yeah,
Kev
if you
always got
want,
good
go ahead and
topics.
run through the first three all the way to the when you're older, you were wiser. Let's hear from you.
Well, I tell women they don't need men and vice versa. I mean, that's a short answer for me. I just think it's crazy to say that we don't need each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, of course, you know, it's ash and debris out here, ground zero. So it's like every person for themselves in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But even myself being single and, you know what I mean, the way I move through life, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need each other. Men need women and women need men. You know what I'm saying? There's certain capacities that a woman hold that a man need, and certain capacities and strengths that we hold that y'all need as well. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's crazy talk anyway. You know what I mean? Would you want an emotional or logical person to give you advice? Logical for sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't like candy-coated words and candy-coated results. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because, you know, somebody could be emotional and care for you to an extent, you know what I'm saying, to where they ain't going to keep it all the way live with you. You know what I'm saying? I like keep it live with me. You know, I can handle the truth. You know what I'm saying? I got tough skin, and I got you know what I'm saying, the openness to really, like, you know, embrace and absorb what you're saying. So it's like, you know, I'd rather have a logical person versus emotional, because emotions ain't always correct. You know what I'm saying? Emotions can just be, you know, I'd rather just stick with a logical. I ain't gonna go with that, you know, all the way too far with that. You say y'all stopped at the third one, or, you know what I'm saying, I can go ahead with that one and then we're gonna get to it. But
Yeah, go ahead with the third one.
when you are older, you are wiser, true or false? Why? Absolutely. I'm about to be 38 in a couple of weeks, man, and it's like, yo, you know, I wish that, and I didn't wish, because I went through the trenches, you know what I'm saying, the chutes and the ladders, but it's like, man, you know, I could sit here and tell somebody, hey, you know, you take this step right here, this step may cost you 18 years. You take this step right here, this joint may cost you 5 to 10, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, before you really learn your lesson and whatever. So, you know, the older I've gotten, you know, going through my trenches, you know what I'm saying, my falls, getting the strawberries on my knees and elbows, absolutely. You know what I'm saying, it made me wiser. You know what I'm saying, I'm appreciative of it. You know, I got a different piece about myself here in life, you know what I'm saying, at 38, that I didn't have years prior, because I was still trying to figure things out, was confused, not really sure and certain of my value and worth, myself and purpose, you know what I'm saying? And so the older I've gotten, the more solid I've become within myself, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. When you get older, you get a lot wiser, you know what I'm saying? Some people, I can only speak for myself, some people as they get older, they get a little, I don't know, they don't use the wisdom that they really have inside, but you know what I'm saying? Like, You know, I appreciate my wisdom. I can't lose. I can't lose going forward. I can only fall forward. You know what I'm saying? We make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Errors are going to be what they are, but I'm only falling forward and getting up, and I'm going to keep running. I can't lose from here. So.
I like it. I like it. C. Sims, go ahead and answer the third one, my dear, and then we'll come down to Carrie. Carrie answer the first three, and then Baby Peach has to do the first two, and then we'll run right back up.
Okay. I think that, okay, I'm gonna read the question just for so I can make sure I'm answering it correctly. When you are older, you are wiser. True or false? To me, that's false, because I feel like some people that gets older, they don't have the life experience to make them wiser. So sometimes older people can be stuck in their ways and not learn, and then give bad advice. I feel like what makes you wiser is life experiences and learning from those. Not, I mean, it could be positive or negative. You don't have to go through the negative to know not to do that. You know, you can just see other people. But if you don't, if you don't experience life, I feel like, as you know, the older you get, it doesn't make you wiser. You know, but I feel like if you experience life, that makes you wiser, not your age, technically. Um, but I mean, in the same time, that does kind of somewhat play a part, because the older you get, you start having a lot more life experiences, supposedly. But there's also older people who cut off a lot of necessary life experiences. So they're, what they say, old fools, and they're not really wise. So, um, yeah, that's my stance on that question.
I like it. I like it. Carrie, if she ain't, she might be laughing, y'all.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm here.
we got you on the first three, so go ahead and answer the first three all the way through. Go ahead, my dear.
Okay. You said the first question or the first three?
The first three questions. So start with why tell women they don't need men and vice versa, and then stop after you answer when you were older, you were wiser.
Okay. I hope I'm not echoing. Oh Lord. It says, would you want an emotional or logical person to give you advice? I'd say a logical person, because it gives me an analysis, like, how would I say it? It helps me analyze how the world is operate. Like, we do understand that, like, you know, you win some, you lose some in life, right? So I do understand that, like, when as I grow up, you know, yes, you're going to fail at times, but what are you going to use with that, with, you know, with what you failed with? You know, how are you going to, because a lot of the times you're going to hear a lot of no's, a lot of no's, and a lot of no's, and that one yes is what's going to get you in that door, and that one yes is what you're going to take that opportunity and ran with, and then you're able to use that and teach other people, and teach other people that are even that they're older than you. You could teach that, because like someone said, I don't remember who said it, but you know, they said even with older people, you know, they could grow older being still, you know, being ignorant, like still being ignorant. And there are times when they need that little reality check, and sometimes it's going to be a younger person that's going to give them that reality check. So I think that the more you understand what is surrounded by you, how it affects you, would it cost your life, or would it give you some sort of how would I say it? It would give you some form of benefit to your life. So it all depends on what you choose. So I rather just go with the fact that I you know, I can reason with a logical person, because they're not looking based on how they feel, but how they see that benefits them as they get older. As far as the second one, it says, when you are older, you are wiser. I will say that it to be true majority of the time, because if you do accept the fact that um that your learning skills is helping you in the long run and give you some sort of longevity, and it's able to, like how I said in my first answer is that like, if you're able to obtain some form of advice to people that is before you, then that will like, give you the ability to, to teach. So I think that is true. And then the third one is, which is more important, expressing your
Not that
control.
one. Hold on, Carrie. Do the why tell women they don't need men, vice
Oh,
versa.
why?
Yeah.
What? Say that again.
Why tell women they don't need men?
It's the very first one in the green and red.
Oh, see, I didn't see that. Whoa. Okay, my bad. Mama says, why tell women they don't need men, vice versa. I think that is a very bad advice. Because I always go with this saying in Jamaica. It says, "No man is an island. No man stands alone." So even though we know that we were born into this world alone and we leave this world alone, but in this world we still have to come together and want to get something from someone, right? And not in a way where you're trying to just get the benefits, but also adding something to someone's life, right? So when we're thinking about like having some form of union, you also have to not just think about yourself, but also the other person. You know what I mean? A man cannot live on the hill by himself, or else he's just gonna fall off thinking that I'm here by myself, nobody needs me. He's gonna end up falling off. You know what I mean? Because that's only the person that's that stands alone. He won't be able to survive, or he won't be able to know who he's just only hunting for himself, if that makes sense. So I really don't think that for women I really don't think that's a great advice, because we all need each other by the end of the day. And I don't really hear men say that. They usually say they need women, but they are unsubscribed to women based on what they have maybe gone through with women, and then also of what they heard from women. So that makes them have this little gray area here and there when it comes to women. So that's what I have to say to that.
Perfect. Baby Peach.
Well, would you?
Go ahead and run through the next two. So, would you want an emotional or a logical person giving you advice?
I would want a logical person giving me advice, because I can't compete with emotions. You're not acting in a rational manner, and you're just telling me stuff based off of how you feel and your feelings. You can't really, base everything off your feelings. You got to go with logic. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go with logic than, based off your, emotions all the time, because those not always going to go well, ever. They never do. So that's just
Facts.
how
And when you're older, you are wiser. True or false, and why?
I mean, false, because not gonna lie, some people that are older, they're not as wise as I thought they were. They're not even trying to. They're still act like like children in the mind. Like they haven't grown up at all. They're just immature and stuck in their old ways and not gonna change. And then giving people bad advice just because they feel that that's all they know and that's what they're about. So they're gonna stick to what they're gonna be about and not try to change it up and give better advice so people can age well. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. All right, Perkins. What's up, my friend? Hope he's still there. Where's Perkins at?
Perkins be falling asleep in the box.
No, where? No, he there.
Watching
There
Wild
you
Wild
go.
He
Just say that one time. You get there. You go.
he be
Got
doing
him.
stuff,
Got him.
Perkins, would you want an emotional or logic person giving you advice?
A person is logical. Emotional person is going off their emotions. It's not common sense. So no, a person is logical.
Facts. When you are older, are you wiser? True or false, and why?
Older, it depends how you basically take things, but no, a lot of people who's older not actually wiser.
Facts. Facts. Gemini.
Okay, so um oh yeah, I remember. I wanted to say something about the logical versus emotional. Like
Yeah.
they're like when you're dealing with somebody who's logical, you know, they're gonna be emotions there, but the way their mind processes information and experience, like it's in a more logical manner, even though there's that undertone of emotions there. But when you're dealing with an emotional person, like there's no guarantee that there'll be much or any logic in, you know, whatever information that you get from them, because emotions a lot of times override logic. But um older and wiser, I'm gonna say yeah. And the only reason I say that is because unless, you know, there's some kind of, you know, mental disorder or some kind of imbalance or something that doesn't allow their mind to grow and hold information, like you have to be wiser than you were as a child, as you know, as you grow up or as you age. But if we're talking about if we're talking about a XY chart, and logic is going lateral, and age is vertical, like if the logic and the age don't meet, I mean, I'm talking about logic. If if the wisdom and the age don't match up in the right quadrant, then a case could be made that, you know, this that age doesn't equate to wisdom.
I like it. I like it. For me, when you were older, are you wiser? True or false, and why? I'm gonna go with false. I don't think that age has anything to do with being wise. I think wise has to do with one, life experience, and two, what you've learned from those things. I think there's a lot of older people who don't learn things, right? So they stay in the same loops over and over again, and they never move forward. They never move past that. They stay in that same level of hurt, and they end up actually giving out a lot of bad advice because they feel like they're wiser. And in turn, they end up messing up a lot of younger people. But no, that's definitely a thing. And also, I don't think that just because you're older that you're entitled to wisdom. I think wisdom is something that we should yearn for as we're going through experiences and figuring out the things that we need to learn, and also taking a step back, taking accountability for the things we did so that they don't continue to happen in the future. But that's just me. But all right, let's go with the fourth one, and we'll start with Baga at the bottom. Which one is more important, expressing or controlling?
Bag, are you there? My headset.
All right, we'll come
Bag.
back.
What the heck?
We'll come back to him. We may have stepped away from the phone for a second. We'll come back to him.
Okay.
Yeah, Carrie. Holy, it's about to rain. All right, Carrie. What is more important, expressing or controlling?
1 second, y'all. My little son is upset. So 1 second.
I'm about to be upset.
Nah, she good. She good. All right, we'll get back to her too. We'll go up.
Well, since
TT.
most of them, I'm gonna just do
Yeah,
a
go
catch
ahead.
up real quick so I can get
Go
on.
ahead, Keith.
Yeah, cause I ain't been on it too long. So I guess with the first one, right? I tell women they don't need men. I still don't understand. I'm trying to see for the people that push it, because I've been hearing this lately. Somehow they keep pushing it and they eating it up too. We don't need man. I don't get it. You know, I don't. What's the whole point? You don't need man, and what you want, a brownie point after that? So it's just I don't understand it though, but I believe that it's just hurt. It's a hurt thing, and they getting a lot of people to I don't know. I be trying my best not to. I don't know, but it just seemed like it's like some people just don't have a mind. I'm gonna put it that way. It's like they don't got a mind of their own and not realizing what's ahead, like what's happening ahead when we say things like this. Because it's like we get more mad. I don't know. That's a whole nother thing though. But I think it's just hurt. It's hurting and false things that's getting pushed out that you really that they really don't mean. So, and if you do tell them, they're gonna say the opposite. So it's more of a defense mechanism. I think that's the real answer to that one for anybody that say they don't need the opposite or whatever. So with the first one, would you want an emotional or logical person? And I was saying that based off of especially like people that host lives and stuff. It's a lot of people. I noticed that there'll be more logical people that get more kind of shut down and all this other stuff, or they look at it as hate speech or whatever. Then the main thing is like more of the people that's emotional, right? And I was mentioning that earlier before. Is like they tell advice from that people can resonate with, so they like more like, hey, let me get some more emotional people to join my crew. Let me tell you, because I'm pretty sure everybody has been cheated on. So let's talk about cheating in this live and stuff like that. So they're gonna give cheating advices and they're gonna tell you how to stay away from people as a whole. Sometimes I don't even be just a behavior, because that's gonna go back to looking within self. So because they don't even know how to avoid it themselves, and if they or some of them might know how to do it, but they just refuse because they want to live the lifestyle. The thing is, most people be fighting their lifestyles, and they know that it's going to change them. So they rather just say that, well, that's not for everybody. That's their go to, or they, if it ain't for everybody, but why your way ain't working? I just never got that though. It ain't for everybody, but why your way ain't working? Why you complaining about the people that it is working for when you could be simply getting advice from them? But they don't want to do that. So it's just defense. It's just say, hey, I'm not happy, so I don't want the rest of y'all to be happy. So they're gonna find anything to, just like we was talking about earlier. Why you can't say happy things in front of miserable people. I guess that already says enough already, because they're gonna automatically try to down it, hate on it, and say, "Oh man, this person is cheating on you. That's the why." Or this person is this person is a liar, or whatever, because they went through liars and stuff at freaking teenage years, and they gonna still bring that same thing. What you expect? Two little kids don't even know nothing about relationships, and like they not gonna know. They like they don't know anything about telling the truth, anyways. And then it depend on the parents and then how they allow that situation and the people they hang around. So yeah. With the next one, ooh, I think we on. Oh yeah, we ain't make it. So I'm on the next one. So
Yeah, when you're older,
illogical
are you
and
wiser?
yeah, and the older. When you're older, when you are older, you are wiser. That's false. That's flat out false. 'Cause I didn't ask when you. I wasn't asking. Uh. The other way when you basically like usually when you look. So it's just when you're older. That mean I'm saying it as a what's the word called when you ultimate as a whole, whatever, as a whole, or as a I'm not saying so as a whole is not, that's not true. Um because looks like y'all was saying it, for example, there's a lot of people that's still make silly decisions, and wisdom is basically avoiding them silly or learning from them so you don't have to do it again, or learn from somebody else. So that also go back to yesterday we was talking about, you don't have to experience these things to be wise. The wise person is the one that don't have to do it, basically. Just like I don't have to experience smoking cigarettes, which I use all the time, to know that you can get something from that. You can catch, trying to make sure I can't say that word on TikTok, but your lung stuff and mess up. But so it would be wise to me avoid it, right? When we know things are harmful to us, it's wise to avoid it. But then also, I understand, like what they say, the new thing I learned, the cognitive dissonance or whatever. A lot of things we still do, like eat unhealthy and all this other stuff, and we know we shouldn't, but we still do it anyway. So I understand. Um, but it's just like knowing. I think I'm good now. I think I'm good. So yeah. So is everybody ready now? Let's see.
Let's see, everybody ready? Everybody back?
You try Bagger again. You back, Bagger?
My bad, y'all. My bad. Where was we at? My bad. My
Be
bad.
on the next one. Which one's more important, expressing or controlling?
I would say expression, right? And because that's what very few people do. You know, I've noticed in a lot of interactions, people only give half expression. You don't invite the full person. You don't invite the full, what you really want to say. You know, very few people invite their whole selves into, conversation or, debate or, saying whatever it may be. So I would say expression is better because I don't. Some people, you got some manipulative. I hate that word. Pardon me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But people just want to, control the others instead of like really like versus controlling you. Really know me. You know what I mean? Like or know that person. So I would say, expression is better. My bad, you had to step away real quick. So pardon me if I was off topic. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, you good. Carrie, I see your little hand up down there.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead
back.
and answer
I'm back. Oh my
Which
God, I'm
is
still
more
echoing.
important, expressing or controlling? Oh, you're okay. Which one is more important, expressing or controlling?
Whew. I might have a little pushback on this one, but I think it's more of a controlling because I'm looking at it in two aspects here. I'm looking at it as far as how I can control my mind and how someone can control me. And what I mean by controlling me, meaning that if I am more if I wear my feelings like on me, right? If I wear my feelings on my shoulder, right? It's going to give the person the opportunity to sway how I feel, right? And it's up to me to know if I wanted to affect me or not, right? So but as far as me controlling my feelings and controlling my area and controlling my surroundings, it would give me the ultimatum of if it's going to lead me into a path of righteousness or it's going to lead me in the path of darkness. So that's how I see it. So that I think it's the more important thing for me is controlling.
Okay. Miss Sims, CC Sims. Which one is more important, expressing or controlling?
I say expressing. I feel like if two people can express their feelings or about a situation and come together and control the situation, I think it's better than just coming in and just trying to control the situation and not knowing how the other one feels or allowing them to express their feelings on it. I think that and I think about it in the relationship aspect, not just female, male. I think of it as friends, or maybe even at the job. A good leader allows others to express themselves before they take control of what to do next. So I just think expressing is more important than just controlling, allowing other people to express their feelings and then you could take control on based off of that expression of the feelings of how they feel about the situation. I think that's my answer. That's my answer.
I love it. Perkins. Which is more important, expressing or controlling, my friend? Perkins, you there?
Okay, I'm here. Sorry.
There you. No, you good. Which is more important, expressing or controlling, my friend?
Controlling, basically controlling your feelings and basically yeah, basically still basically explaining yourself, but control your emotions.
What you got, Gemini? Which one's more important, expressing or controlling?
Definitely expressing. Um, And because if you can express yourself in a way that the person that you're expressing yourself to, or the group people that you're expressing yourself to, can understand exactly what you're saying, then you stand a good possibility of like controlling the situation. Whereas, like, if you just go in trying to control the situation but can't, express the reason why, your control should be accepted, then, you stand a better chance of not being able to control that situation.
Fair enough. Fair enough. For me, which one's more important, expressing or controlling? I'm gonna say neither. Neither one of them is more important than the other. At the end of the day, you need to have balance. You need to know when it is the appropriate time to express something, and you need to know when the appropriate time is to control your emotions and your expressions. There's a time and place for everything. If we're, for example, if we're in a situation and it is literally an emergency, I don't necessarily have time for you to express your concerns or your fears at that moment as much as I just need somebody to do what needs to be done, right? So if we're all in a burning building and I need people to get out of the building, I don't need you to spend time expressing to me that the building's on fire. I just need you to get out of the building. At that point, I'm going to need you to control yourself, get out of the building, do what you need to do. We can express that at a later time. Um, However, if it's a situation where I may need to get input on a decision that can affect a group of people, then I'm going to need to know, I'm going to need to take into account the expressions or people expressing the way that they think or the way that they feel about a situation. And I will take that into account and then make a decision based off of that. So for me, it's going to be a balance. One is not more important than the other. At this rate, we just have to find the balance between the two. That's my answer. Go ahead, Kev. What you think?
Hmm. I would say, me myself, I would say control is more important. I think that's overall in life. Um, and I never said neither one of them is excluded. I think it's more important. So I think it is important how you control how you express it. So you control how you think, control yourself. I mean, control, I think that's more important in life. I think we lack a lot of control. I think the problem is we do express, especially if we pick that in front of controlling. Uh, or we did make it more, because I think the problem is that people do prioritize expressing more than controlling, because it's not like many people are not out here expressing them. So everybody doing it in many different ways. It's just not the way that we like it, or it's in an uncontrolled type way, but they still expressing themselves. So I think, I see overall that, expressing is, that's what they kind of taught us, express yourself, but it's just like, I don't think they tell us, that's where emotional intelligence and all that come from. They don't tell us how to control the way we express it, or control, or even with control, like that's keeping your hands to yourself, control your mouth. It's so much stuff. I think I will overall just pick that. I think control is. I think we even like a lot of control. Like when we get in, so it's just like I think when we do overall, I think that should be the most important thing. Everything else should be like kind of second when it comes to that. I didn't say you could have to exclude anything else, because I think we got to control the way we think. Can you express the way you think? I guess you can. But overall, I think, yeah, control should be number one when it comes to importance. So that's my angle on it.
So we're gonna go open panel. Does anybody have anything to say, expound, push back on, questions, comments, concerns, emotional outbursts?
Emotional outburst. I didn't think of it that way. That's a good way to think about it. I didn't think of it as, I mean, they like, I think I was saying too, like they all play a part. I mean, both of them play a part into one, so yeah, I like that with the expression and controlling.
I appreciate your perspective on it, because I guess I didn't understand the question fully. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta, like Kev was saying, you gotta exert control. And I think, like you said, bro, that's what is wrong with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Versus just, a lot of us is that you don't have any control over your emotions. I just believe expressing yourself too. A lot of people, man, they don't fully invite themselves like like you would want them in communication, right? Like everybody don't tell the truth. Like when I meet you firsthand, I'm gonna let you know, what's up or whatever like that, and be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's not honest up front. So that's what I was thinking when it came to expression. But when you're dealing and interacting with people too, you do got to have control in your expression as well. You know what I'm saying? Like you just can't be wild and stuff like that and harm people. You know what I'm saying? Because more people are destructive versus being constructive. So, but I appreciate y'all perspective because that gave me a different perspective of what y'all were talking about, with the question. So,
Another reason why I say that, because we do, and that's why I say I know this stuff gets so taught to express before anything. I'll be thinking about, I was gonna make that a post, but I'll be thinking about when people be like, I act first and what they say, I react first and ask questions later and stuff like it's a boost or something. And it's like, no, I think that's one of our problem. People really living off that junk. But let somebody act first and ask you questions later. People just wouldn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what I be meaning. Like they all them, like even this world, I think itself or the toxic stuff they be pushing out is more of like, nah, I ain't no talker. I'm gonna flat out just go on your joke. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's just like, no, that I think everybody just want to be tough. I guess that's what that is. Whatever. I get we brought up though, and want to be feared. Back to that question we were talking about yesterday.
Right.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead, Gemini.
No, I was gonna say, the one I hate the most is it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Nah,
I
I'm good
heard
on
that. I
that.
don't like that.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Like to me, I don't think it costs anything to be respectful. I don't think it costs anything to be classy. Right? It don't cost nothing for that. Now, granted, some people, can't pay for that. It is what it is. But I'd rather ask somebody's permission than have to apologize. Because again, apologies aren't for that person. It's for you. Right? When I ask somebody and I'm apologizing to somebody, I'm not asking for them to forgive me. I got to forgive myself in that situation. I do that for me. And as far as the expressing and controlling, if we're talking about in today's society, yes, people need to work more on control than expressing for sure. But however, if we're talking about like trying to be a well-balanced individual, I'm always going to say you're going to need to have the balance between both of those, right? There's a time to control yourself and control what you need to say and bite your tongue, and then there's a time where you need to express what you need to say. Right. It's just a matter of when and where, the timing and place. Right. I believe that there's a place and a time for everything. Right. Not everything requires an expression, but also not everything requires you to stay silent and not say nothing either. Sometimes you still have to say something and express yourself in that way. So I'm always going to push towards, if we're talking about well-balanced, well-rounded individuals, you got to know the difference between the both. And you got to find the balance between it. And it's not always going to be easy. And there's going to be times you falter, but that's okay. Give yourself grace to that and just move forward and move on. That's all you can do. But the more we keep trying to put one over the other is what's messing up a lot of people, because either people are way too expressive or they're way too passive in controlling everything that they don't say nothing. And in life, there's things in life you can't control. You know what I mean? You could do your best to control yourself, but you're human at the end of the day. So this is where I'm at.
I want to say, when it comes down to like, let's say what Gemini said, basically, do what you want to do now and then ask, or say you apologize later. I think that like for me, when I feel like I have to come to the apology, I feel like that's I don't. That's boundaries. That's a trust thing. So I'm gonna do what I want to do, and then maybe betray your trust. Like I'm big on trust, and for me, so I wouldn't want to just do what I want to do, and then now you can't trust me to handle a situation or to, to talk to you before. I don't know. That just sounds like a breaking of trust. If I'm going to do what I want to do, then ask you or say I apologize about it later, then count on you to trust me again to not do the same thing. To do this first and then be like, oh, well, I apologize. Like, no, I'm just going to keep doing it. Like, I don't know. That's just what it sounds like to me when that's been said.
That's right.
Yeah, that's where I was at with it. It's like,
What you
nah,
got?
come ask for my permission, like, cause shit, you do the wrong thing, and it don't matter what you asking for, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? You got to get from around me, So
Mm.
yeah, that it was weird to hear that come out of somebody's mouth, and then like I heard it from one person. I'm thinking, oh well, wow, that's a one-off statement, but it's like a lot of people that think like that. So what I thought was a one-off statement, man, like there was a bunch of people on that mess, man.
That's
Craziness.
crazy. What you got, Becca? And then we're gonna get author into. Go ahead, Becca. That's how you come off mute. What you got, sir?
Oh no, I was just agreeing with you more to say, like, if your boss forgets to pay you, you know what I'm saying, and you ain't got your check and they ain't got no explanation, you gotta exert control versus just express. You can't wild on them and go crazy, you know what I'm saying, because then you ain't gonna have no job. You know what I'm saying? You want to cuss them out and all that stuff like that. You gotta exert some control. So I was just saluting what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? As far as
Yeah.
like, you gotta have control, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things we do want to say, you know what I'm saying, but you just can't be, swinging your sword, all willy nilly, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have some control. So I was just agreeing with you. Like I like how you put that.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you can control your expressions too. Like it's not like you just 100% expressive or you're just controlling. You can control your expressions, right? For an example, like I've had to tell a lot of people, like, and educate a lot of people, like if your boss or the company you're working for doesn't have your paycheck, like they have 48 hours to pay you. Yeah, actually it's 24 hours technically according to payroll, but depending on the state. But it's okay to express that, but there's a way that you can express it that's not wilding out, right? Like I think we need to stop. I think at the end of the day, I think people need to stop pushing for extremes. Like you can't just be so passive you let everything go by the wayside, but you also can't be so in your face and confrontational that you have to cuss everybody out every chance you get. You can still have a cup of Jesus talk and be like, hey, look, I need you to pay me because y'all didn't pay me. I need my money. Where's it at? You can have that conversation, but you don't need to go to your boss and be like, where the fuck's my money? I came in here and y'all motherfuckers didn't pay me and this, that, the third. Like, yeah, you probably gonna get fired for that one. Don't cuss out your boss now, but have a stern conversation. Like, it's okay to find a balance.
Right, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But go ahead, author. What you got on it? What you got on that topic, my friend?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for allowing me up. I'm the kind of individual when I come into a room, I put my back against the wall and I just observe, and see how everybody's moving, So it's like, it's important that the character and the personality of the people that you're associated with, that you have to be associated with, and you can determine how you can come to them. Some people, there's times when you have to be stern, you have to be frank, you have to be direct. But if you're talking to somebody that's easily offended by that type of, activity, then you know that you can't come to them in that manner. So I believe it's up to every individual to do their due diligence, know their surroundings, know who they are, know who they're associated with, and them that you tell as much as possible, and then if you have to go to them about something, there's an issue, have a mediator, to help you do it.
Absolutely. Now, before I let author go real quick, and we're gonna get Nay in as well. I'm just
You
looking
changed
to
your
put
name
moderate.
again, Mr. Moses. I noticed that. Author now. Welcome.
I'm sorry.
Oh, glitch, AJ.
Hey yo, AJ, you breaking up?
Okay, I'm sorry, but as I was saying, I I added the author on there because I just dropped a book on July 15th that's on Amazon, and called Still a Good Man, if I can get that shameless plug in there. So I'm now a book author. Did you want me to answer the questions?
Yeah.
Would you?
I don't know you, bro, but congratulations on your book too, bro.
Thank you, man. It's called Still a Good Man by Moses Woods Jr. You know, if you get a chance to look it up, I'd appreciate your support.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Would you want an emotional or logical person to give you advice? I don't know. You know, I wouldn't write either one of them off. I'd wait to see how they do it. You know, because me myself, you know, I'm really not gonna. I'm really particular about getting advice from anybody because generally when I get into something, I'm already very aware of it and know what it's about before I even get into it. And when I get advice from people, it's because I don't only want to know what I'm supposed to do, but if you can't advise me on how to do it, if you can't teach me how to apply this advice to my life, then you're really not doing anything for me. So somebody that's logical, that's going to tell me, well, you need to slow down, and you need to go left here, you need to go right there, you need to jump 2 times, and, you know, give me some instruction on how to apply this advice to my life. And then whether it's emotional or logical, then I can deal with it. You know, when you are older, you are wiser, true or false. I don't know. I have a lot of friends that are my age and they ain't wise, you know. So I wouldn't say that everybody that's aged is wise because I believe you have knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Knowledge is to know something. Understanding is to understand what it is you do know. And then wisdom is the ability to know how to utilize it and apply it to your life. And you got older people that still to this date have not learned how to do that. Which is more important, expressing or controlling? I think it's expressing. You know, control yourself. Don't try to control others, and express yourself. You know, when you can't always be passive. You can't always worry about somebody's feelings. You know, you have to express yourself and get it out there so it doesn't bottle up and explode and you misdirect your anger and somebody else gets it that isn't supposed to get it. What can we do about being oppressed? Free yourself. You know, stop asking anybody for anything. Stop needing anybody for anything. Never put yourself in a situation to where you have to have someone's assistance. And as much as you're able, do what you're supposed to do. And hopefully you surround yourself with people that when they see you in an adverse situation, they're willing because they're proven, they're willing to assist you. You know, but I believe to be oppressed is because you're relying too much and depending on somebody else to give you the things that you have within yourself to attain and accomplish.
All right. Let me get Nay in here. I don't think she went yet. Once she get out that teacup.
Hey. Hey, just a guy, Kev.
Right, it is I. It is I. I ain't subscribed. She told me, she like, no, that's supposed to be for the women only. I'm like, dang. I said, I guess I'm just a guy then.
Right. Let me stop. Nay, are you back, girl? Because I just want to say one thing. I just cannot believe that Biden just dropped out of the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, go ahead, Nay. Go ahead. Hey, girlfriend.
Might be a first black woman president.
Hey, Carrie.
Hey.
So
How you doing? You said you
Her
want me to
voice
bring
is like so
Tansy
sweet.
in?
why you tell women they don't need men? Well, like, like, so that's just a narrative now, but like, that's not, I don't know, like, that's not right. Like, you shouldn't be telling no woman that she don't need a man, because actually she do, because, like, she gonna need a man when her car need to be fixed, or when she need that maintenance man to come to, or like when she need that maintenance man to come to her house. Yeah, like if she have an apartment and something is wrong, who's she calling? Like, you need a man, so yeah, we gotta start with that.
Mm.
Like, everyone, like everybody you call is gonna be a man, and if you don't have a man, then you gonna be calling your dad, you gonna be calling your uncle, like, or if a boy, like if a guy mess with you, who you calling? So yeah, please stop. Um, um, would you want an emotional or logical person to give you advice? I would want like a logical.
I thought I froze.
When you are older, you are wiser. True or false? That's false. And I agree with what everybody else was saying, because when you're older, that doesn't mean nothing. Like, I have like older people around me, and like I know some people like they are like way older than me, but they don't know shit. Like, oh my god. Like, that don't mean nothing. Like, you're older than me, but you don't know nothing. Or you're not, like, you haven't gained no wisdom, but you lived, like, longer than me. Like, and it's like, yeah, so that's not true. Which is more important, expressing or controlling? Is expressing is more important, because I wouldn't say like controlling. Yeah. What can we do about being oppressed? Like, move around, cause you shouldn't like be oppressed. Like, you should be able to do like what you want. I would say, like, yeah, but still making the right decisions. Like, but yeah, like if you oppressed, what you can do about it is like move. And that's
All
it.
right, all right. Okay. I think that's everybody. So I will. Did everybody do the first one? I don't think.
No, I didn't. Well, no,
Okay.
I didn't. What can you do about being? I don't know. Fight the power. Stop. Um, I mean, fight back. Um, I don't really know. Like, that's all I got. You know, what you can do about being oppressed? Fight back. Defend yourself. Um, the best to your ability. That's all I can think of.
Mm. Did everybody? Uh, did you go Gemini and Perkins? Did y'all do that one?
No, I didn't do the last one.
Yeah, we on the last one. Go ahead and get this out the way, cause I'm about to
Um,
call it about.
let's see what we can do about being oppressed.
Yeah, for the people that
Um,
say we are first.
I mean, we can either fight back or figure out a way to you know, uh, overcome, surmount, or yeah, like Nate said, move around. Like
Mm-hmm.
don't be somewhere where you're only gonna be tolerated. Go somewhere where you're gonna be celebrated. You know, or at least that's what
Mm-hmm.
makes sense to me.
Right. Harkins, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
That's the
Tell
last question, man.
me. I don't know. Okay, I wasn't listening. Go ahead. I'm sorry. All the No, I don't believe that either. I noticed a lot of people's older. I don't think they're wiser at all. To my knowledge, that's all I see is people trying to compete with other people. Definitely the older trying to compete with the young.
Mm.
That's all I see. Like if you notice it, not just a woman or men is basically both trying to compete with the younger version of themselves because they cannot accept they got older and not wiser and come with some common sense.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, they're just trying to compete and giving. I see it the older women giving the younger women advice on dating and giving the wrong advice because they feel like if they find happiness and find a spouse, something they couldn't achieve themselves. So they basically will poison the youth in a way to make them feel like they're not alone in the same boat, where they could have did better. If that makes sense.
Okay. I think that's everybody. Think so. Yeah, because I got 5 minutes on this thing anyway. So I would say, what can we do about being oppressed? I'm about to do this one again on Thursday. What can we do about being oppressed? Well, first off, I don't believe we are. Even if you look at the definition, it's basically saying being what is it, forced? Let me make sure I get it right. Uh, I guess people just learn new words and roll with it, and then they help assist their lifestyle. That's all people doing on this argument on this app right now. We assisting lifestyle. Anybody's gonna confirm our lifestyle, we're gonna side with them. Anybody that trying to actually push forward and help the community, we go with that. Oppressed means to be treated unfairly or cruelly, or be exploited or harmed by others. Subject to harsh and authoritarian treatment. Um, oppressed. Keep someone in a subservience and hardship, especially by unjust exercise of authority, persecuted, abused, crushed, subdued. So it seems like the only time you can be a person might be dealing with jail. Hey, some of us are not even I can not so it don't make sense to say that. Well, you ain't even in jail. Um, that's the only thing. But it's a cruel though. It's a cruel. It's like shackles type stuff. That's what I'm assuming. To be treated unfairly and cruel, to be exploited by or harmed by others. Harsh and authoritarian treatment. Whereas past tense. Keep someone subservient and hardship, especially by unjust exercise. Yeah, so for the most part, nah. I think the only way you can do about it, you got to roll with it. If you are, that's like you got to roll with it or find a way to escape. If a person was claim they oppressed, right? Or say if we are, But the only reason why I ask that, because for the most part, all I see is people, um, they just complain about it. They say what we are. They say, then they use it as an excuse for the most part. Um, I'm oppressed. That's why I have 14 kids. I'm oppressed. That's why I can't be better in life because I chose to spend it partying all my life and now it's turned on me. I'm oppressed. That's why I got bad health. It forced me to eat unhealthy. I'm oppressed because I want to eat chitlins instead. So I noticed that most of the time, people that use it is just for an excuse of why they can't move forward in life. I'm oppressed because I'm lazy. I don't want to do nothing. So I want it to be microwave life like everything else has been. Because I seen somebody else get it easier than me, even if it's my own kind. They must have did it because they sucked the white tea man off, and that's why they got it. So we never get them credit, so they're oppressed. So yeah, for the most part, only time I hear that is that. But otherwise, for the people, and this question is really for the people that feel that way. What are you going to do about it? Instead of really just complaining about it. Because I'm the type of person that I realize in my mid-20s is like complaining really don't do nothing for us. So we have to do some form of action when I feel like that I'm either being treated unfairly or it's something I just can't escape or feel like I can't escape. I'm gonna try to escape, or I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna try to fight it some way. That's how I look at it though. So I think that's like the best uh way I can look at that one. That's what I'm gonna say on that one. So anybody wanted to add or take away? We only got 1 minute, but otherwise we can call it y'all last little word.
Yeah, I got a last little word. I want to say like thank you for having me up here. And I never really said this to you, but Kev, I'm glad I met you because
Oh,
I think it's just more so of like how we interact with each other, like
yeah.
as a collective, and even though that you understand how it is online, you still kept it going and whatnot. So like, big ups to you for that. And yeah, this topic was actually great. I enjoy the conversation, and I enjoy other people's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my last word. But hey, girl, hey.
Hey,
Oh yeah, and I appreciate it because
Shannon.
you're one of the ones I actually seen. Because like I said, that video I made that video about the fake supporters, right? It's because it's like I was seeing some people's I was paying attention to them comments too, when I was seeing the people that was going against me and the people that was trying to understand me, right? And I actually seen you was one of the ones like, yeah, if you can whatever, because he was asking some. I like his questions though. He asked some good questions though, but it was just some people that just wanted to refuse to understand what I meant because they was just in that little clouded room. And some of the people, I'm like, dang, y'all used to come to my room, and I'm like, dang, y'all acting a little different up in here, and something like that. So it's just like, and I seen it, and that's why I say I could tell the ones that really, that rock with me or not. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I'm gonna say one person I know that I hurt their little feelings. And I could see she was all on this dude, and I was just acting like I wasn't seeing it though. But I was like, wow, dang, you hurt somebody's feelings. They want to change and act like they don't know. Now they want to go to the pandering side, but it's cool. But yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I seen you down there, man.
Yeah, I knew it was a little wild, because I do like I don't know if you remember, but there are times when you did have a little pushback on certain things that I be saying, and I come right back because it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing.
Hey,
Sometimes you're gonna have that little pushback with the people that you are mutuals on TikTok, but that's okay.
yeah,
You feel me? So I'm not gonna take it
that happen all the
personally.
time. You gotta ask. Matter of fact, me and Sean don't even agree with a lot of stuff, but that's what it is. A
Right.
lot of us don't, like me and Mary, all of us, but it's not no crime. It's not a crime. Still, we got brains on our own.
Yeah, they feel as though that if you don't agree with them, you're no friends because oh my
Yeah.
God, I can't believe you think like that. Now I gotta stay away from you because you could have hurt me, and I'm like, what? I'm just a tiny little thing. What you mean? What you mean
Oh,
I'm gonna hurt you? So yeah, I had to like, got your back, even though I think you didn't, you might not wanted it at that moment, but I had to be like, you don't even know this man. You don't even know if he got a great daddy and a great mama. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't base off how he feels. Okay, so what if he had this, that, and the third? So what? Are you there to fix it? Can you help?
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I had to do my little big one on there. You feel me? So yeah.
Right. Yeah, I
But good
appreciate
night,
you though,
y'all.
but
No
I
problem.
love it though. Actually, I'm gonna go over there a few times though, because I like the challenge, man. I like the challenge. I actually just learned like just like because you can't get along with everybody. Then I see how he allow everybody to disrespect you and all this other, but it's cool though, because it's helping me control my emotions. Even though I still sometimes I gotta look forward and not look at them comments because they be saying some wild stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, dang, how can people be this dang on mad? You know what I'm saying? And even when I had left, I'm like, I'm still standing on what I stand on. I mean, I like what y'all talk about, but I'm strong on what I believe in. You strong on what you believe in. I can't go around. As a matter of fact, this topic kind of based around that. I'm not gonna push and say that we don't need one another. That's one thing. I don't get that's why I want to know, like, what's the whole point of telling people this? Why tell women that they don't need man? What's the point? You know what I'm saying? Just to continue for them to, the lifestyle that they messed up and they like, what, I don't need it. And then when they realize they need man at the last minute, it's gonna be a little too late. But
Yeah, it's gonna
they
be too
fall for
late.
this stuff.
Yeah, because it's crazy though. Because it's crazy. It's crazy that you're married and you're literally saying that. That is wild. Like you should be encouraging it. Not what?
Like I
Like
think
it
that,
sounds like you don't like your wife.
Right. What the heck? What'd you say?
like
Now
I
go ahead.
I also think they like the 304 life. Like you want to be a hoe so bad,
True.
and oh, I'm sorry.
No, I get you.
Oh my god, like I mean, like a 304, like
Not too late. Can't take it back. So I'll take that. But yeah, that's what it is. It's the lifestyle, man. People is battling with their lifestyles. They just wanna keep up with what they doing already. But by the time it's too late, then they gonna start seeing what we talking about. Some people will never learn. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at this on Instagram, still seeing his grandma still twerking her booty and all this. Of course, they asked me questions. What's wrong with twerking? If y'all don't see nothing wrong with it, then y'all not the group I need to talk to about that, because otherwise, everything I'm gonna come on. That's why I said I had to limit what I say in there, because it's like it's pointless, because it's like if you don't see it as a problem, me explaining it, you're just gonna be like, nah, that don't sound right. That's not the real thing, whatever. And it's just like, and then if you do say something, they're gonna try to twist your. So that's why I gotta respond slow in rooms like that, because what they want to do is paint you as something that you not. That's all they wait on. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't care though, but like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna change. It's like people don't change what they believe on in here. I'm not about to change what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to show, and we can have a regular conversation without trying to offend each other and stuff. But I do give it to the host, because he used to come at me on some crazy stuff, but he a little bit more respectful, but he still was trying to. I know I seen he throwing his little shots at the same time. Well, it sound like a guy that don't get no punani and stuff. I'm like, whatever you perceive, man. I can't tell nobody different, man. My thing is I can never fight what another person perceive as me. I let people be what they want to be. That means you don't want to take the time to get to know me or whatever. I'm not about to take the time to try to explain who I am, because you're not as important to me like I'm not important to you. So what's the point? We're not about to not about to explain those stuff to you and you can care less. That's just like talking to a brick wall. You paint yourself. You put me in this whatever you put me in. So I'm not about to fight out of it. You know what I'm saying? You're not that important in my life. And I got my own life I'm living. I'm paying my own bills, all this other stuff. I'm not about to sit here and be like, let me prove myself to a person. That's crazy. But that's why I say, whatever people want to call me, oh, you're misogynist, or you don't like women. Okay, if that's what you believe and stuff, yet I got a lot of supporters that's women, and I have supporters that's, all that stuff. I'm not about to explain to you that, if that's what you see, whatever make you feel better about whatever, that's what you're going to rock with. Like we got to realize. That's why I try to tell people. We got to realize we don't have to prove ourselves. That's not to people. That's not worth proving to, because they already put you in a box that they already got in their mind. So just keep it that way. I had to realize that some years ago when I started doing this thing. You
Yeah,
know.
cause they really don't want you saying nothing, cause they already got like their mind made up.
Yep.
Like you want to be a 304 so bad, cause why is you still twerking and your grandma? Like why? Cause I even remember, like somebody close to me, like they tried to make a joke about me to me because I don't want to be a 304. Well, you gonna be a 304, but you can still make jokes. Like you gonna be the one without no man. So
Right. And keep wondering why you're getting sexualized. Like I'm like, dog, you don't see the problem with that? Well, it's the guys that's in this sex. What the heck? Like by now we know what a lot of these things mean, and we all grew up. Like you see when somebody's sitting there throwing that thing on you. The twerking ain't bad until their daughter's doing it. I noticed that though. But then, that'd be so funny though. Let them do that, but it's the people that's surrounded that's doing it. Like, what the heck? That's crazy. That's some crazy stuff. Like, what the heck? Next minute you'll be like, I don't know. Some people just, I guess they play that role like they don't know what's going on. So I just play it with them. I'm gonna let you keep going on this path. You tell people that, but I'm telling people different that's willing to listen. Let other people learn the hard way and keep going through what they going through. I mean, that's just what it is. I tried my best. That's all I can say. So that's how I look at it, though. But yeah, y'all gonna see me. I try to get back on Thursday. I might float in the room real quick before I go to bed. Uh, but yeah, I appreciate all y'all. And I see y'all around. Y'all be safe and keep sane, man. Like I said, remember that. Don't stop trying to prove yourselves to people that ain't worth proving to, man. It's miserable people that's trying to get you to be like them. So they gonna try to say anything to trigger you. They gonna say anything. So some people don't even deserve your response. Yeah, you're not taking no L. Everybody be feeling like, oh, I'm taking an L because this person done talked about my mama and all this other stuff. Whatever. They just want you. That's what they want. That's the reaction they want out of you. You don't want them to win in that way. That's all they want you to do. You know. I think the more we practice that, because I know it's hard. If we so used to always fighting for people that's talk junk, it's gonna be hard to kind of get out of it. I understand that, but just realize is it really worth it? Is it a resolution at the end? Is this what they really want? I'm gonna give them what they want, but what? This the internet. Not nobody gonna be able to do nothing for real on that. Y'all raise y'all blood pressure for nothing. But all right, y'all. What's up, Gemini? You out, my brother? I see. You see.
Yeah, I'm still here. No, I was just gonna say, appreciate the platform, appreciate you having me up, and like somebody else said it earlier. I be liking all of the different perspectives, because like when we was talking about one of the things we was talking about, I think it was the expression one,
Mm-hmm.
expression and control. Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it like, I walk into a room and like, how do I get the room to do what I want the room to do? And
Mm-hmm.
I can't just run up in there and be like, yo, hey, you over there, go file papers. You need to get on this calculator and do this accounting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like now I got to go in there and really express to them, what needs to happen, and the best way for that to happen is if you do this. If you can help us out with this, like bam, we'll be in there. And if you can do this, see, because like the way that'll work is blow. I can if I can express it to them, I can get them on my side. But I
Mm-hmm.
do like I like I in my head I know I gotta control myself, so I didn't really put a whole lot of thought into that. But like the way you and AJ said it, it was like, oh damn, Yeah, I'm definitely adding that to the Rolodex. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I like that shit. So yeah,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
be liking the different opinions, man. Especially
Yeah.
when it's cats that's they. It's one thing to say something, but it's another thing when somebody that's really trying to help people say something. It hit different. You know what I'm saying? And I
Hmm.
appreciate that when I come in here.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. That's the whole point, man. All of us, they expand and help each other out. Well, that's how I learned from a lot of other people and stuff, Loki. That's how it
Yeah.
helped me out just to see, different styles in life, different ways of how people control different things and express themselves. And I just, I take out the parts that can help me out, and look at it in a different way, and just help you just, you know, basically, I guess mix it in your life where you best see fit in type of situations. So yeah, that's why we love coming on here
Yeah.
sometimes, just to get my mind together and help me learn more. I don't need 100 degrees to learn. Look at lifestyles. Learn from the people with the degrees. You know what I'm saying? That's just almost like you paid for school.
Right.
Yeah,
You're right
think of
about
some
that.
more stuff. But all right, my brother,
But
I'm gonna
yeah,
call
it
it.
was cool,
Might see if I
and
can catch a room real quick or something like that,
yeah,
and I'm out of here. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you, brother.
for sure. All right, be easy.